What's going on, guys? I just want to let you know about a really awesome deal right now at Hostile Store on Amazon. So if I'm going to take you there right now, if you go to Amazon.com and type in Hostile and go down to you see any of our products, click on them. If you get to Hostile Amped right here, if you click on it, right here, if you click this coupon, you get $8 off. Click that coupon, add that to your cart. If you got Amazon Prime, it's free shipping. So you get $8 off plus free shipping with Amazon Prime right now if you go to Hostile Store on Amazon.com. Thank you, guys. What is this blasphemy calling from your car?
Mobile studio.
Yeah, no, we today I get my hair cut, and so that pushed training time back. And then my girl's car's tire went out, and that pushed training time back. So I'm on my way home. So we're a little late.
What did you train today?
Shoulders.
Didn't affect your training?
No, like I didn't hurry up, to be honest. I did everything I'm supposed to. It's just we're like an hour behind what my schedule normally is. So, but I got all my posing done.
So shoulders is an easy day. It probably wouldn't have affected me. But if it was leg day, I would have told my girl that she had to call somebody else to get her tire fixed.
No, well, the thing was, we waited for her. She was on her way dropping off jacks, and her tire pressure was just getting lower and lower. So it turned out she had a nail in the tire. And it was just a simple like patch. So she pulled it over after dropping them off, and they had to patch it. And then it just got us behind. But it's not a big deal. I mean, it was one of those things like, I was like, I know we have plenty of time to train. It's just I'm gonna end up jumping on in the car, and that's exactly what we're doing.
Joe, are you a handyman? Could you patch it yourself or no?
No, I can change the tire out.
Can you?
I know how to change the tire.
Yeah. I can change it. I can change it.
Yeah. No,
I don't know that I could confidently change one anymore. It's been so long since I changed a tire.
Well, Paul, changing a tire is not hard to
I
figure
haven't
it
changed
out.
one in years at this point. But
Yeah, but it's not a matter like I think that I don't think even if you never ever changed a tire before, it's like a matter of just common sense. Like the car goes up, the bolts come off, the wheel comes off.
But isn't there a master lock for your tire first that you got to use before you take the bolts off?
But it's usually usually in your car when you like pop the back hatch or something. There'll be the kit to jack the car up, and there'll be usually a lock bolt in there. So you just use that on and it's not on every car. Not every car has like a lock nut.
Okay. I bet you it's been 20, 30 years since the last time I changed a tire.
It's not any different.
But I mean, to be honest, it's really simple. Like, honestly, it's not hard. I remember the first time someone showed me how, because I don't know. And I was like, damn, I feel like kind of dumb.
Yeah. I don't even know if I got a spare tire. Now that I think about it.
You do.
I gotta look for it.
It's under your car.
Oh, okay. It's not anywhere in the back hatch underneath something.
It's underneath the car.
Okay.
It's literally like in the trunk, and there's like a flap. And there's always a little extra.
No. Not on his car. On his car, it's actually under the car.
Oh, underneath the car? Oh,
yeah.
I've seen those.
Yeah. You go underneath the car and you get it.
And you unscrew it.
On the side of the road?
Yeah, on the side of the road.
I mean,
you're
usually where you get
Paul,
stuck.
I gotta see it. Yeah.
Paul's like, but there's dirt on the side of the road.
Yeah, I don't want to dirty my clothes.
You're like, what? You're like, what? You want me to lie in the dirt? What the fuck are you talking about?
There's not much room under there.
Put your naked up for me.
I get claustrophobic too.
So, Joe, are you? I already know. Paul's not a handyman. I'm not a handyman. I think I'm a little more handy than Paul, but not much. Are you a handyman at all, or no? You're just like a call somebody to do it person?
I'm not a handyman at all.
No?
I can hang up a picture on a wall, though.
Is it going to be? Well, would it be straight?
Solid.
Would it be straight?
Is it in a theme too, or is it just in the drywall?
Of straight. And I'm not going to use a stud finder for.
I bought a stud finder.
I'll try. If it looks simple, I'm gonna try it. But if it's like something electrical, or I gotta take something apart and Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
so.
Electrical,
My dad
electrical.
was a handyman though. He'd be
really.
pretty ashamed.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, my dad was good at that stuff.
when I was growing up, I thought my dad was a handyman. But when I think back about it now, he had like this toolbox that was basically the size of a shoebox, and it had like just assorted tools just kind of scattered in there. So I'm like, he's probably not a, probably wasn't a handyman.
I literally had a shoebox as a toolbox up until about
No,
maybe 5 or 10 years ago. My brother finally bought me one for Christmas, a real toolbox. He's like, you need one of these. I had
Yeah,
everything in a shoebox at one time.
yeah, yeah. Anyway, so you took care of your wife's shit, and now you got your training done. Everything's on track.
yes, sir. Got 2 more meals left for the day, and my day's done.
Energy levels seem good, dude.
Yeah, man. I think I told you last time I was on, we were pretty much right there. I think I dieted for 2 more days where we were a little lower, and now we're in the feeding up process, just trying to slowly fill in and then kind of coast into the show.
Hey, did you see? And I'm
So
honest to God, not trying to like cause controversy. I'm just curious if you see this kind of stuff. Did you see William Bonak's comments about your?
I saw that. I was a bit surprised. I thought William would like the rivalry.
I know William's like that though. I can see
man,
that
I've
too.
seen
Go ahead, Joe.
everything. And, I've seen everything.
Yeah,
And I just don't comment on it because I'm not gonna feed into it. Like I know how like when I speak on something, I know where it's coming from. I know that I mean well. I know that I'm not here to bash on anybody or anything like that. So
right.
I just kind of stay in my lane, stay focused. Don't let all this like all these people kind of misconstrue what I say and stuff. Like,
Yeah,
look, I know me, and the people around me know how what I'm trying to say and stuff. So I don't let it affect me. And then one day, I'm like, if someone really wants to get to know me, they'll realize that I wasn't trying to attack anybody or,
yeah,
to be disrespectful to anybody. But like I said, the people that matter to me know that I wasn't doing that.
yeah. I said that because we were talking about it on the news channel. Suki brought it up, and he read it to me, or we brought it up and I read it, and I thought to myself. And for those people who don't know, sorry, you know what? I should just tell people. I'm not going to bring it up. I can't find it now, but I'll just tell people. So William Bonac saw. He must have seen some of the commentary or something that Joe had made about beating Nick, and I think he took it as Joe being disrespectful because basically his comments, and I'm paraphrasing here. I'm just going to summarize what he was saying. His comments were basically that you should have more respect for Nick because Nick has done a lot of things and you've done nothing. So you shouldn't be saying the things you're saying. That was pretty much the summation of what he said. But I think
Mhm.
my rebuttal to it was just that I know William's a good guy. And I think William must have seen like one comment somewhere or like maybe saw like a heading in some like Instagram post or something and probably didn't take it the right way. Because I think if he had listened to
Yeah.
if he listened to Joe like in a whole podcast, he would understand that it's not meant in disrespect at all.
No, not at all.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of the way people title things or they clip things,
Hmm.
Yeah.
it's going to come
Yes.
off a certain way. You do have to watch things in their entirety to really grasp what was truly being said. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to go off of those things, I get it. I get how some things can sound, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm over here. I can see that. So I'm not going to tell somebody, hey, go watch the whole thing. This is that. 'Cause if they want to, they will. Right. So, if
Right.
they want to get to know what was really said and stuff, they'll do that. But like I said, I know what I said. I know what I meant behind everything I said. And I know I meant no disrespect to anybody because I would never disrespect my fellow athletes. And at the same time, all these guys, even William himself, I
Right.
look up to him. I
Right.
look up to all these guys. They're in places or have gone to places that I'm trying to go myself. So, yeah, by no means am I trying to disrespect anybody.
Yeah, I agree with you about that. You know, the way you clip things or the work. So whatever Suki clips a lot of the stuff from like RBP News and he puts it up on his Instagram, stuff that I've said. And I've caught a lot of heat for it. And I'm like, I've told him before, I'm like, listen, man, the way you clip things you got to make sure you clip some of the context too, because if you don't, some shit could come off sounding really bad.
Yeah.
So I think he's actually done a good job of trying to add more context to the clips, but people still just read the headline.
Yeah. And I think it's probably a tough balance, you know,
It
because
is.
you're trying to get views, but at the same time, you're you're trying not to be, start something,
Well, yeah, because you want to make it interesting. If I just put Joe thinks he can beat Nick, that's not going to get a lot of clicks. But if I put Joe says he beats Nick in 7 out of 8 poses, then people and I put it in quotes, then people are like, oh, I gotta watch this. Right. So it's like you gotta like, but then you also don't want to make the person you're talking about sound bad. Like you know what I mean? So I listen, being in media, like I understand the balance of it, right? But I don't know. Sometimes I'll take the loss. Like sometimes I'll take like getting less views rather than make somebody look bad.
Yeah, right. I think
Suki, I have no problem with Suki. Like, I think he's really good at what he does, and that's the thing. He's good at what he does. So he's creating content for the media to get views, and I understand that. And but I mean, his clips got me the most hate. I'm not upset at him. It is what it is. Like I said, he's doing his job. And he apologized to me actually because he saw how much backlash I was getting because he knows what I said.
Yeah.
And he knows how it could look. He even got backlash for Ken when he had him on.
I saw that.
So it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, man, you're doing your job, but at what cost for you?
Well,
and it's like,
I will say this, Joe, because like you said, he apologized to you. Suki is a good guy, and Suki does mean well for the sport.
Yeah.
I do believe. Look, I wouldn't be associated with somebody if I thought they were like trying to disrespect people or trying to make athletes look bad or trying to cause controversy. I wouldn't want to be associated with that kind of person. I genuinely believe, from my heart, that Suki is trying to walk a line where it's interesting enough that people will click, but never to hurt the athlete in the process.
Yeah.
So, and he's done, and since the Ken thing, especially, he told me, he's like, I'm going to start trying to find a way to add more context to the clips and whatever, this and that. So, and I got in trouble once with it because we were talking about Hottie, and he brought up a clip of we were talking about Hottie, we're talking about the most recent update, and I think somewhere in the whole breakdown, I said something like, if his stomach is a little bit thicker, there's going to be a problem at the Olympia because like his shape is one of his attributes is that he's got like a nice shape with all that muscularity.
Yeah.
And the clip just said there might be a problem. I'm like, I never say it's gonna be a problem. I said if the stomach, you know what I mean? So it's like but I don't listen, I get it, man. He's like Paul said, he's in a tough spot because you want to get people to click, right?
Look at
so
and I think it's the nature of fans too.
From what I know about you, Fouad, I think from what I've seen on the outside looking in, I think you're actually a really good judge of character. And I do see that you associate yourself with Suki. And I don't get a bad vibe from Suki. I just think he's somebody who's doing his job.
Yeah.
And you can tell he's trying to walk that line. That's why even when the whole thing with Ken came out, he actually apologized for it.
Yeah, he did.
There's a difference between Suki and I'm not going to try to start shit, but Greg, you said, right?
Right.
You said doesn't give a fuck.
Right.
So there's a difference, and I don't see Suki on that level. But he's good at what he does. He does. He's really good for the media, I think, too. He puts a lot of good information out there, and so I'm always up to date because of the dude. So
Yeah. I mean, Greg looks at online beefs like a sport, right? Like Greg looks at, and I'm not saying that. I'm saying that because I've literally heard him like say it. Like he wants to joust with somebody online, right? So he looks at
I respect the fact that he owns it.
Yeah, like, he looks at it like a game. He's like, I'm going to say something about you, and if you want to say something about me, go ahead, and we're going to go back and forth and see who wins. And because of that, nobody wants to fuck with him.
Yeah.
So like nobody wants to get in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
he gets views.
And he gets views, so you can't blame him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But no, I know what you're saying. There's a
You
there's
know
a
what though? I never want to walk in a room. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was saying, I never want to be the guy that walks into a room where it's like nobody wants you there. Like,
Yeah,
you
for
know,
sure.
that's a terrible feeling. I'm sure.
Yeah, but I think there's people. Listen, I think there are people in this world that they are doing a job. They look at it like I'm just going to take his perspective for a second. He probably looks at it like this is my
You know,
job.
because I'm sure service is bad.
Dude, just go home. Don't worry about it, man. Me and Paul can run it.
Oh no, I'm home, but the connection is really bad
Oh,
where
okay.
I'm at. Yeah.
No, I was just saying. I think when you're Greg, you look at it like I'm doing a job. This is my job, and whoever it offends, I'm more worried about. Like, he's probably worried about the people in his life that he cares about, like his friends and his family and whatever. Everybody online is fair game.
Yeah. I think for Greg, it's kind of like he's creating entertainment. That's how he kind of looks at it. And he gets a
Yeah.
lot of views to back that up.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
Like,
shit, I watch his stuff sometimes. You know?
that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think it's personal. I think he looks at it like a sport.
So
Yeah. Like, I don't think Greg's actually like a dick.
I
just
think
think
he's a dick, but
I
not
think
like,
he doesn't give a fuck.
but not like in a bad, not like in a negative way. He's kind of like,
doesn't want to wish. I don't think he wishes
You know-
bad on people. Like,
you know what?
but
You know,
just-
he's a perfect person to call prick.
okay. Yeah.
Not like,
that's a good word to use.
yeah, because he's not like a dick is like too strong, right?
Yeah.
It's like he's like,
Be like that little prick.
Quick rhymes with dick.
he's gonna make a video about us now calling him
For
prick.
sure. Yeah. Call him a little prick.
Anyway, no, I think I can vouch for Suki. I think listen, I think you can tell when somebody apologizes for something that they don't mean harm.
And if someone continues doing things,
Yeah.
and it's not a sincere apology, I don't think was super.
Yeah.
You'll see him continue doing stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, Joe, what's going on otherwise, man? How is like, what do you do during prep when because you probably gotta have a lot of free time, no? Or are you busy because you have a son?
Now I have a lot of free time because I usually train clients all day.
What do you mean?
But
What do you mean? You train clients in the gym?
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm an in-person trainer.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I
do
do in person and online, but I like the in-person stuff because obviously it's hands-on.
Yeah.
And client retention is way better that way. So like I kind of create relationships with it where I have people that have been with me for like the last 3 years straight, and my schedule doesn't change too much because they become a friend and they can afford me, so
Right.
they just keep showing up, and I don't have people in and out all the time and just kind of wasting my time, to be honest. So
Dude,
I like it.
now that you're out of the car and the picture is better, like your face is fucked, dude. It's like
Yeah.
Oh,
They look weak.
I miss that, man. Fuck. Paul, we gotta do we gotta do a full prep. That's it.
Yeah. I want to get stage face for a little while.
Yeah.
You look younger.
I kind of like it. Yeah, no, I do. It's weird. Like I look older but younger at the same time because I have lines, but it always makes me look a little younger.
Yeah.
You look older. You look older, but because your like your skin looks healthy when you're that lean.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to get really
Bicep
bad
veins
stage
just
face.
chilling all the time.
Yeah.
No
I
problem.
love it. Enjoy it.
Look at this. Who
Oh.
do we have here? Oh shit! There he is.
How's it going, guys?
Yay.
What's up, Ken?
You
Is my
got me?
audio good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, sir.
Perfect. Sorry, I'm late. I was
Fashionably
waiting on
late.
Instagram, and I was like, "Oh, where's the link? I don't see anything." And then when I just saw your text message, I was like, "Oh shit, my email." And
Yeah.
so, yeah. So sorry
Happened to
about
me
that.
the very
guys.
first time. I was
It's
on
all right,
the
man.
podcast, too.
It's nice to have you here. How's it going?
Pretty good. Just got back from training and just
There
I
you
was
go.
trying to have rush a meal, before I came on the podcast.
You can eat on the
But,
podcast, man. People eat on the
yeah,
podcast
feel
all the time. Just
Okay.
listen, make yourself at home. It's all good.
Yeah. Be comfortable, Ken.
You guys ever drink this bad boy right here? You guys like root beer?
Yes.
I'm not
Yeah,
a beer guy.
This
I have
one's
some-
so fucking good.
I have some of that in my fucking fridge in the garage where I chill.
Oh, it's just this one every prep. I think it's called Bark. It's that
Yeah.
brand.
Yeah.
That one's my favorite. This is the second.
I remember
And
when
then
I
I
was
think
in,
A&W.
dude, I remember when I used to be in prep. I would leave the house at like 11 p.m. before my last meal because I'd be fucking starving. And there was one specific convenience store, Paul, you probably know it. It's on University, past the fish and chip place. There's a convenience store there.
Yeah, that's open late at night.
That fucking, I would go there on purpose because their pop fridge,
Mhm.
they had every fucking, for some reason, they had every type of fucking pop. They had like Orange Crush and like fucking Diet Orange Crush. They have Diet fucking everything, all the full selection.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
would go there. And I'd get some fucking. I had to get something different all the time. My preps were fucked like
Get a 2 liter.
that. No, not 2 liter. No,
I used to. I used to get a
Did you?
2 liter Diet Coke and suck that back for the last couple of weeks of prep when I was starving.
I
Couldn't
used
eat at
to.
night.
I used to get messages from my athletes. I used to coach, and they'd be like, "Is it okay? I drank a 2 liter Diet Coke yesterday. Is that okay?" And I'm like, "No, it's not okay."
It's a lot, man.
I drink so
And,
much Diet Coke. Now I'll get acid reflux from Diet Coke
Yeah,
all the time.
I wonder why.
I know. I fucked myself up.
So last year, for Tampa, a few weeks out, I would go up to McDonald's. There's like McDonald's right up the street from here.
Yeah.
I get a large Diet Dr. Pepper at night when I was fucking
yeah.
starving.
Yeah,
I would finish it so fast just to give me that
Down
sense of
top,
fullness.
especially.
You know
It's
what?
like water.
I did that with the grocery store. Well, I'm sure your grocery store has it too. They had just a flavored carbonated water.
Hmm.
And I'm like, I'm so fucking hungry. I don't know what to do anymore. I couldn't handle it. I'd go there. They used to come in like 1 liter bottles. I'd fucking just slam a whole 1 liter, get as much carbonation in my fucking belly as possible.
To fill it up.
Well, honestly, you guys, what do you guys think is the limit? Because some people are like, oh, just a can a day. Some people are like, oh, not more than 2 or 3. And some people, it's like I drink 6 and I still get shredded. So, like, what do you guys
Yeah,
think?
but I also know some people who are like 1 can at all is no good.
But
Like
why
if you
though?
like if you talk to Ben, right? If you talk to Ben Chow,
Yeah, Ben's a soldier though.
Ben's like, not an ounce of fucking sweetener, not a fucking ounce of fucking this, not an ounce.
He calls me a pussy for having oat milk in my coffee.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude. I'm like, it's just sweetener. Like I got shredded. I used to fucking drink sweetener all the way up to the show.
Yeah, yeah. It won't ruin your conditioning. I don't think, will it? Like what?
Ken, I'll answer you this way. I think my personal opinion on it is this: if it's affecting your stomach at all, then it's a problem. Like if you're like bloated or whatever, I think it's a problem. 2, I think if you're ingesting a whole bunch of those low calorie sweeteners that have like 2, 3, 4 calories, if you ingest enough of them, then you're adding up to your total, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the other reason. I don't know if anybody can give me like a scientific reason why like a 2 liter Diet
Right.
Coke is bad.
Like I get how they're unhealthy because like all the chemicals, whatever in it. But like as far as your diet, your conditioning goes for a show, like if you're having a couple cans a day, I can't see it messing up your prep.
I don't listen. The healthy thing matters to me now because I'm older. But when I was competing, I'm pounding a fucking 4 grams of steroids a week. I don't like.
I can have a Diet
I
Coke.
don't think.
Fuck. Diet Coke didn't kill me.
I don't think-
That's what
That was the
I
last
think.
thing.
Yeah.
Like I
Put you
just
over the
took. I used to drink take my Anadrol with a Diet Coke. And fucking, I'm like, what do we worry? I'm like, oh, I'm worried about the Diet Coke. What about the Anadrol? You just
Yeah.
fucking-
Hey, a fun fact for you.
Anadrol's fine, but Diet Coke, no, not
Right?
again.
Yeah, that was the last little bit there.
Every show I've done, except I think this last one. Yeah. Every show I've done, you know how you're able to get a certain amount of fluid for the day. Like,
Yeah.
so say like the day before a show, it's like 2 or 3 liters. The day of a show, you can get 1 liter.
Yep.
Within that fluid amount, I usually have a sugar-free Monster. I've done that for every show. So like, if I'm doing a liter-
you mean calculated into it? Yeah.
Yeah. So like I'll use say 16 ounces of Monster and then 16 ounces of water. That's my fluid intake.
Is that-
if you give me later?
Is that like Justin's like cool with that? Or is that something you did, or is
Yeah,
that something he
he's-
did?
It's something I did. He didn't know, and I told him, but it didn't affect my look whatsoever.
Yeah.
So it was something that was new to him. He's like, "Oh shit! Well, if that's what you've been doing, then let's just keep it."
Well, I'll be honest with you. When I was working with John, and I think I did it with Hani too, I would do coffee. So I'm like, I don't know how different Monster and coffee are. I mean, they're both caffeine based. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know like how different they are, but I know coffee's more of a diuretic, but I don't know.
Yeah, I do
Yeah, no,
4
so
ounces of coffee,
even
4 ounces of coffee in the morning. the morning of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be able to go to the bathroom.
So I was given up to 3 liters of fluid for Texas, actually, for the day.
Yeah.
And what 20 ounces of that came from Starbucks coffee with the sweetener and all that stuff.
Yeah.
He said, whatever we do, whatever I've been doing daily that gave me the look that he wanted,
Just keep
we're
doing
doing
it.
that for the damn show. So
Yep.
yeah, I did that. And
Hello, Ian.
obviously, yeah, that was the best.
What's up, boys?
So
How are you?
Yeah.
Good to see you all.
Nice of you to show up. Did you just finish working out?
I was eating. I'm sorry. I'm full. I'm a little out of breath right now.
Why don't you eat on the podcast like Ken? Look, he's making himself at home.
Ian,
we should all make ourselves something to eat.
Ian gets it, man. I don't like eating on. I don't like eating on the show.
Because when
I don't either.
I eat while I try and be on the show, then it ends up taking me like 4 hours to eat the meal.
Listen,
Yeah,
Because
you
like I
don't
want to
enjoy it
talk,
the
so I
same.
like take one bite and then I chill, and then it's 10 p.m. and I'm just finishing my meal. You know,
this is what I decided. Ken's first appearance on the show is just going to be him eating.
that would be hilarious. Don't actually talk,
then-
just
and
eat
then-
the whole time.
Once he's done eating, he's going to log off. That's it.
Yeah,
You get roasted by all the people.
No, you should, dude. You should do it. It'd be hilarious.
that'd be fun.
Sorry, guys. Sorry,
Professional.
guys. Gotta go. What's going on, guys? One thing I wanted to mention to you guys was the Werner biohacking community. This video right here is kind of like a rundown of the WhatsApp group and what is in it. Werner Science is there to help you guys with kind of a number of different things. They do research chemicals. They do a lot of different things that might be able to help you out with hair loss, TRT, whatever you think. And me and Werner Science have partnered together. I think they're a very valuable commodity in the industry. There's a lot of like companies that I'm not so sure of. These guys, I know the owners, I trust the owners, and that's why I partnered with them. So I want you guys to take a look at this. This is the biohacking community, and in it, there are a number of pros like Justin Shire, Regan Grimes, Dorian Hamilton's in there as a coach, and there are other people in there as well that can help you guys out. There's also a group for nutrition, peptides, whatever information you need. That Werner Science biohacking community is there to help you guys out. So I want you to check it out. The link is going to be in the comment section or in the description. Click the link, join the Werner biohacking community, ask whatever questions you want to ask, and get help with information that you might need about research chemicals and other things. Anyways, Ken, are you done eating now?
Yeah, tilapia and rice is done. So
How do you feel about Joe discounting the fact that you're coming?
Look at you. You just got done saying you don't like when people do this stuff.
You know what's funny? Before Ken answers this question, right? Because of the way everything's been misconstrued and shit, right? I know Fouad's joking, but no one ever asked me about any other competitors. They specifically asked me about Nick.
Wait,
Yeah.
So
can I tell you why I did that?
Well, it wasn't just you. It was every.
I know.
platform said,
I know.
What do you think about Nick? They didn't say, what do you think
But-
about Ken, Charles Griffin,
but
James Fonson?
here's the thing though, like people don't even realize that Joe and I are actually really good friends.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
people don't seem to realize that. Like Joe and I have known each other way when we were amateurs, before we even
I've been
became pro.
hyping Ken up this whole time.
I know.
too.
I know. Like we've been actually looking forward to this for a long time. But yeah. I mean, Fouad, to be honest, on Joe, to answer Joe's question, it's kind of like, listen, man, you're gonna want to go with what can get the clicks, right? Like, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, I'm a good bodybuilder, but I'm not at the Olympia. You know, saying you're gonna beat Ken is not going to get the views. But if you say you're gonna beat Nick Walker, that's gonna get some clicks. You know,
So you're saying Joe's been planning this all along? It's like
I'm saying that, you know, a lot of, not this podcast, because Fouad, when you actually have context, you know, you allow people to express themselves. But I've seen a few of the podcasts, and sometimes I kind of just feel like, as a friend of Joe's,
Yeah.
I kind of just feel like people are bringing him on to get the views. It's like they want those questions, like,
they want
how
him
are
to say
you gonna
something
beat
crazy.
Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah. How are you going to beat Nick and this and that? And then they just take that aspect. That's the only thing they focus on.
Yeah.
They post it online with the clip, and it makes it seem like Joe's this crazy dude. You know, they don't put any context or anything towards it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I feel Joe. I mean, we've talked in private. I feel for the guy, you know, because I feel like they've taken a lot of things. There's nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself, you know, like the whole Nick and Joe thing. Nick did the same thing
Yeah, he
when
did.
he first came on the scene. So why should Nick have the right to do that and no one else shouldn't? You know, so it's kind of like I feel for Joe in that regard. You know,
Joe,
there's nothing wrong with having confidence in yourself to believe that you can win, even if you don't win.
yeah,
The fact that you have the confidence to do it, sometimes in this bodybuilding game, that is what you need to take you to the place you need to go, you know, in order to stand with some of the best.
yeah.
So, but to answer your question,
But
yeah,
go ahead.
all right, yeah, but to answer your question, yeah, Joe, you're in for it's not going to be easy, bro. Like,
Well,
And that's the fucking
this
thing.
ain't a
I
Nick and
never
Joe show,
once
bro. I'm
said,
telling you right
I
now.
never fucking once said it was going to be easy. I just said
what
I
I
think I
was
could win this show.
what I was gonna say, Ken, is I wouldn't feel bad for Joe because even though he's caught some heat, I think Joe, you've done more for your career in the last 2 months than I think you did in your previous 3 years.
Mhm.
I think more people have looked up who is Joe Palacios than probably ever before because of what you're doing. And I think even though there's some like, whatever negativity you've gotten with it, I think most people like it. Most people find it interesting. I don't, and most people do watch a lot of the podcasts and understand that you're not being disrespectful. So I think it's been a good thing for you, dude.
You know what's cool is I've actually gotten some like DMs and stuff, and even some comments. If you really look into things, like it's not all about negativity. There is a lot of good that has been done,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
through the things that I've said on the belief of myself, it has inspired other people to pursue whatever they're trying to do and believe in themselves. And the whole concept of, well, I mean, if I'm willing to work for something, why wouldn't I be able to do this kind of thing? So it's uplifted a lot of people. So I don't regret getting on any platform saying anything I've said, because I
Mhm.
mean, the one thing I always said was, if you can help out one person when you're doing all this stuff, then you've done an amazing job with chasing your dreams, right? So maybe I'm helping somebody achieve theirs just by simply being myself.
Okay, so I do,
So
I do want to ask you a serious question though, Ken. Um, does watching Joe get like just suck all the oxygen out of the room? Does it make you want to like get on more podcasts, talk more, be more open, be more direct? Or is it like can I play my own game? I don't need to do all that.
Yeah, not really, because you know, like I said, I kind of feel like if Joe hadn't come out, this whole thing started because Joe was being compared to Nick from a just like a visual perspective, right?
Yeah, of course.
And then when people started hearing Joe speak and people believed that he believed that he could win, that's when this thing kind of spiraled into something else.
Yeah.
So for me, I've never looked at it like, oh, you know, Joe's getting all the attention. I know some people have come out and said, "Who's Joe?"
No,
Like,
no,
I've
no.
never looked at it that way.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't mean it that way.
Mm,
I meant as like look, when I'm in the industry as a
yeah,
bodybuilder or a supplement company or whatever, I'm always looking around.
yeah,
What's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? And I'm not saying it in a malicious way.
okay,
If I see somebody like if I look at ESN and I go, holy fuck, this company, I just saw a stat that they did $850 million in the first 6 months. When I look at that, I think to myself, okay, what is that supplement company doing? That's not a malicious thing. It's just like, what are
yeah,
they doing to be so great? So
yeah.
what I'm saying is like, I don't mean you're looking at it like, oh, I wish Joe wasn't doing all this. I mean it like, as a bodybuilder, are you thinking to yourself, oh, there's a blueprint here for me to lift my stock?
Um, Not really, because you know, I've kind of been doing. I've kind of already been. I've had an online presence. Maybe you just haven't been following. You know, my YouTube. I've been doing YouTube for quite some time. You know, I have an
Okay.
audience there. It just moved past 10,000 subscribers there. So I upload regularly. And you know, I get on if I'm invited to a podcast, I would go on that podcast. You know, like I've done podcasts in the past.
Yeah.
What I probably, from my perspective, because also another thing too is my time is very limited. Like I can't do this throughout the hours of the day.
Yeah.
So I don't put myself out there and say and reach out to people and say, hey, can I come on your podcast and you know talk about this? But if you reach out to me,
Yeah.
I typically don't say no.
Okay.
You know, so it's a little bit of a neutral perspective. It's
Right.
not passive, but I'm not being forward either.
Right. Right.
It's just the presence is there,
Yeah.
but I'm not actively trying to chase kind of like that online presence or that online persona, so to say.
Right. I want to show your Instagram just to show people your physique who maybe my audience haven't seen it yet. This is Ken's page. If you're listening on audio, it's Colossus_Ken. Ken, your physique, I saw it like we spoke way back, a couple years back. I think I messaged you. Your physique has been crazy from the beginning, but it just seems to be just getting better and better. Um, what is the most recent? Is this the most recent update?
The most recent one is the all the way at the right. So
This
I've
one,
kind of been doing like I've kind of been doing snippets.
right?
I'm not like sharing like full blown check-ins
Right,
out there. Just been putting snippets out there here and there because I kind of want to I don't want to give all the goods before the show. You know,
right,
I know that what I'm bringing is very, very special this year.
right.
It's very, very much improved from the previous. So I don't want to just put that out there and everyone has already seen it before it even gets to the actual show day. So I've just been putting out snippets, so to say. But that's the most recent. That was like I think maybe like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah,
The one on the right.
this was last year. Where did you finish this in this show?
I finished in fifth at Legion. Yeah.
What do look? Your physique is almost flawless, dude. There's not like from the front here in this front double, like there's not much left to be desired. What do you think is holding you back?
Um, what held me back last year was two things. One was condition.
Okay.
I could have been a lot tighter last year. So condition kind of held me back, especially at Legion. And then the prep itself, I've been one of those guys that like I really have to suffer to get into condition.
Yeah.
So my prep, it was one of those where I ended up actually dieting off the muscle that I had
Yeah.
to get to stage. So the look, I pretty much had zero back last year,
Right.
thanks to how hard the diet went. So it really changed my look on stage. So I think for me, what I've been trying to find is that balance between being able to bring like really good condition and preserve my muscularity, and not just like over dieting myself, to get to the stage pretty much.
You know what, man? I'm so happy you said that. I feel like there's this myth in bodybuilding, and Ian, I don't know, me and you might argue about this, or I don't know if you might agree with me. I don't know. But I feel like there's this myth in bodybuilding that guys who don't get in shape just aren't working hard enough.
No.
And I've always felt that just from over the years of talking to different bodybuilders, because I've known some, I've been close to some. Like Cedric was one, Samson is one, and I've known others too throughout my like history. And I know how hard they work. And I'm like, either they're lying to everybody or there is actually like a genetic component to this. Because I mean, look, I see guys that get in shape really, really easily, and guys that have to struggle with it, and guys that never get in shape, like shape. You see guys that have crazy detail, guys that don't have a lot of detail. Like there's a lot of variance. So I'm glad you brought it up. So when you say you're struggling, or you struggled, or you dieted off your back, like how hard were you dieting? Like, are you when people say like I did a 1,700 calorie diet and 2 hours of cardio, and I was like, are you
Yeah.
going that far?
So I'll just give you a snippet, right? So last year I was doing um an hour of cardio in the morning. I was doing hit cardio on the stairs in the morning for an hour and then
Hit
doing
for
an
an hour?
addition, yes, like
What the fuck?
intervals. And then I was doing like, 45 minutes post workouts. My calories, Joe knows this. I don't even have to eat a lot. My calories were really low. Like I'm talking like one meal of carbs, 50 grams of carbs,
Yeah.
pre-workout meal,
Yeah.
and that was it.
Were you doing
Um,
a lot of fats or no?
no, I had my fats was also low. Like that's something that changed this year actually. Like I
Right,
actually
right.
have more fats in my diet
Yeah,
this year compared to the last.
right.
So, you know, like I said, like you said, it's kind of like trying to find that formula that actually works for you. And when you're dieting that hard, your training starts to suffer too. And once your training starts to suffer,
Yeah.
then you can't preserve the muscle tissue either.
Right.
You know, so it's just this cascading effect where you're pretty much you're pretty much putting yourself in a hole. So this year the plan was I didn't get too heavy in the off season, so I tried to stay at least a little bit closer to striking distance, so I didn't have to do that.
Right.
And then, you know, coming into the prep this year, it's been a little bit more serviceable. I mean, I'm still eating lower calories than I would like to,
Right. Right.
but I haven't had to do what I did last year. And I've been able to maintain my training, you know, my training intensity all the way into the show. So I know it's going to yield a way better look compared to the previous year. But this is something this is only my second year as a pro. And you know, I turned pro in 3 shows.
Right.
This is something I'm still trying to find the formula. Like when I see a guy like a good example is Akeem, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Akeem, it took Akeem like how many years till
Yeah.
Aceto till he
Yeah.
actually started bringing in that serviceable condition.
Right.
So like I guess I'm still trying to find the formula. I think this year is going to be good. I'm hoping this is the year that it shows. I think it is,
Yeah.
but that's been my hardest struggle, I would say, you know, competitively as a bodybuilder is just finding that balance.
Can I ask you a tough question? I just have to ask you, and I'm sorry if it comes off the wrong way.
Mhm.
Ian, I want to ask you something next, but do you look at someone like Samson and think, even if I'm never like Flex Lewis peeled, I can still win an Olympia? Because Samson won Olympia, not Flex Lewis peeled. He was, he was in shape for Samson, and he looked obviously incredible, but he wasn't like he won because of his extreme muscularity and extreme shape, which you have, not to Samson's level, but like you have that structure. So I'm like,
Yeah.
do you think in your mind sometimes like, even if I can't get like Flex Lewis peeled, if I get big enough and muscular enough, I can win with my shape and muscularity?
No, because you know this, Fouad, as a competitor, like even if you win the show, the look that you bring is what's most important to you. Like I won North Americans, I still don't like my look from North Americans. I was over dieted, you
Right.
know, even if I won, I took the overall and turned pro. So the look is the most important thing. And for me, I just kind of feel like first, I've never thought of winning the Olympia yet. I'm yet to win a pro show, so I'm still in the baby step. But
I just meant like, do you compare yourself to other people like that? And you know what, as far as the look goes, like Samson was very
yeah,
happy with his 24 look, even though, other people might have thought this or that. Samson loved
yeah,
his look. So, you know what I mean?
yeah. For me, it's just bringing. I want to bring the extreme muscularity that I have to the stage
Yeah.
with good condition.
Right.
You know, I don't want to have to sacrifice one or the other. Like, I don't want to have to come in peeled and sacrifice my muscularity
Right.
or bring the muscularity and not come in peeled. I want to have that balance
Right.
just so people can actually see what my physique is. It really is supposed to look like.
Yeah. Ian, do you think what I'm saying is wrong, or do you think there's a place where what I'm saying makes sense?
No, I agree 100%. I agree with what Ken said. I think it's just, look, is there a reality where I think all things are true? Is there probably guys that aren't getting in shape because they don't work hard enough? Obviously.
Yeah.
Do I think that that is the case for most top level bodybuilders? No. Do I think that it's the case is like Ken said, it's just figuring out that right formula, and like that can take time. I mean, and whatever that formula is to render the best look, and figuring that out of like, okay, yeah, I know I can get in shape, but when I got in shape, I lost the muscle. Okay, how do we rectify that? What do we need to do in this process to keep my training high, the effort high, and keep the muscle there, and not over dieted in the process to get that conditioning? And that's a hard learning curve for sure. And for some guys, is it definitely harder than others? 100%. And I think everyone has, kind of genetic variances in there. Some guys might get really lean easily, but then to, manage that with the fullness can be really hard. Some guys can be big and full, but it's harder to get in condition. And I think it's all just like Ken said, finding that right formula that renders that combination that brings that kind of all together for you, right?
You know what's crazy, Ian? I had absolutely no problem getting shredded, big, or full.
So you're perfect. Why didn't you win the
Ideal.
Olympia?
Yeah,
Why didn't
Yeah,
you win
why
the
not
Olympia?
Mr. Olympia, bro?
Because my legs probably could have been a bit bigger. My stomach was probably too big. But other than that, I was incredible.
See, for me, it's like I could get lean super easy. Like
I know you did.
but then for me to balance that with fullness is then really hard. You know, like I would get myself into overdrive and it's very hard to control the fullness. And I find a lot of times I just couldn't get myself out of the hole. And if I did get myself out of the hole, you know, I found I would lose the look. And it took me a while. I mean, it took me from, you know, really like I turned pro in 2014. I think the first time I probably like nailed a look would be like 2020. You know,
Okay, but
I started
hold on.
competing in 2010, you know, like
But I gotta say something. I think out of all of the things, and I don't, and this isn't to diminish anything you're saying, that's probably the easiest one to figure out. Because this is just hear me out before I
yeah,
say
it
it.
depends.
This is why I say it. I think you got shredded really easily. Like genetically, you had a propensity to get shredded. Not saying you didn't work hard, and you put on muscle relatively easy. Like you were a fucking big guy.
Yeah, but I mean, you also have to think like it looks that way, but I also started bodybuilding at like 18,
No, no,
you
no. I
know?
don't. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Take easy with a grain of salt. I mean, we
No, like, I
all
mean, I never had an
obviously.
off season where I gained more than 5 pounds, you know? Like every year it was kind
Yeah,
of
but
like
that
from when I was 19 until I was 30, it was like 2 pounds a year, 3 pounds a year, being, you know, 215, 217, 220, 225, 230, like that was over 12 years,
I
15
don't.
years. So
But
obviously I have the genetic propensity to get big. Some people just like it's hard to get there. Obviously, to be an elite bodybuilder, you have to have some propensity to it. But I don't think I had like the same level of you'll see some guys that, you know, crank it up their first year and they go from like 205 to
yeah,
260 on stage in like one
yeah,
year,
yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But I definitely ain't that guy, you know?
Yeah, no, I didn't mean it that way. I just meant like some guys have to trade. Like I'm the shredded guy, but I'm like if you look at like Milos. Milos is like he traded the I'm genetically gifted in my condition and in my
Shape and
shape,
condition. Yeah.
but not my muscularity, right? Like everybody has a trade-off, and I think
Sure.
Like Juan Morel, right? Like that's a good example
yeah,
too.
Juan Morel is a
Yeah.
good example. That's another good example. But I
Great
think
example.
there's certain people that have kind of all of them checked off.
Hmm.
So if your shape was better, you probably could have won.
My shape was all right. I think I just was missing like some integral parts, you know?
Uh, Ken, how is the prep going, and how like what do you do in your off time? You have a job. You have a full-time job, right?
Yeah, I have a full-time job,
What do
full-time
you what do you
jobs.
what do you do?
So I work in IT. So I'm actually I'm an IT manager. I work in cybersecurity pretty much.
Cybersecurity,
So
really?
yeah. So
Paul watches a lot of
Hate to
porn. He
hate
gets
to
his
see you go
fuck.
through
He
my
gets
phone or my computer.
he gets his shit hacked like every week.
Yeah, I do get hacked a lot too, actually.
yeah. So my day is pretty much I'm very fortunate I get to work from home. So at least I'm not going into an office. So I, wake up, standard cardio, and then basically work, train after work, and rinse, repeat.
Yeah,
That's pretty much it. That's been my life for the last three
yeah.
months.
Listen, it's interesting you say that because people ask me all the time, like, "Oh, what'd you do when you started out for work and this and that?" And I said, "I quit jobs all the time that weren't bodybuilding friendly."
Sold drugs. What else, bruh?
You have to, well, just only to friends. Ian.
Sold cars and drugs, you know?
Working nightclubs, working strip clubs.
No, but I'm being serious. You got to
Yeah.
find a job that's bodybuilding friendly. And for me, it was either bouncing or managing a club or like, even when before that, I used to work as a salesperson. Before that, I used to work shift work. When you work shift work, you can fucking eat every couple hours or whatever when you're on
Yeah.
break. So go ahead, Paul.
I
You want to say
find it
something?
amazing when I see the odd amateur guy, like even some high level amateur guys that are doing like laborious jobs
Like
and they're still
roofing and
bodybuilding.
shit. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
construction, whatever. Like, how the fuck are you
I
doing
see
that? And
guy I see guys like roofing and they're like, go to the gym after. I'm like, what the fuck? How are
right,
you
yeah.
how are you putting on any muscle? Like, what the fuck is yeah, no, it's or even how do you have the energy to go train legs after
That
fucking
for
that? Like,
sure.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
I do nothing at work and I'm exhausted when I go to the gym after work.
yeah. You actually do nothing at work.
Today I did nothing, that's for sure.
So you got a pretty bodybuilding friendly job then, Ken.
I would say so. I would say so. I mean, my job is pretty much at a desk, but
Yeah.
this is my office, so it's pretty much at a desk at home. So it doesn't get better to that.
You work
And
from
what
home, you said, Ken?
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you live alone or do you have a wife or girlfriend?
I have a girlfriend. Yeah, so yeah, we live together.
Okay. She work from home too?
Um, So no, actually, she's a trainer. So she has different clients. She goes to she has clients that she
How
goes
many
around.
how many girlfriends do you have?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I don't think Kevin's there.
I'm not a key, man.
I was just gonna, he's not a key, bro.
Hakeem's a playboy on this show.
I was waiting for that. I was like, that's fucking hilarious.
You know, he's just grinning right now too. If you heard this,
He's grinning secretly if his girl's not in the room.
yes, yes.
Honestly, man, like I don't know how, like, if I'm being honest, like I don't know any pro bodybuilding is so time consuming. Like people that have that kind of lifestyle, it's hard for me to believe that they can even be at a pro level. You know,
I don't get it either, dude.
I don't know. Like
You can't
that's
be
just way
fucking
too stressful.
I can't be bothered to be getting all ready to go on dates every fucking week. I'm
Yeah.
like, I want to be in my joggers, man. One chick, I can just put my pajamas on and stay at home and bodybuild. That's it.
Well, bodybuilders now have it easy, you know, with all the online stuff.
Yeah,
You
you
don't
don't
have
even got to
to go
go
to meet
dates
chicks
anymore. You
anymore.
just Tinder it and they come over.
Yeah, you know.
Well, you're single now, Paul. You can partake in the
Yeah, I don't think the audience is as big for my age group for that kind
There's
of
a
activity.
50-year-old. There's an older Tinder. You know that. Eh?
Not that I wanted to do with.
There's some fucking horny old ladies out there, Paul.
I know that, Ian.
Tinder,
Trust
yeah,
me, I
you
know
do
that,
know,
but I,
yeah.
There's
come
usually
on.
there's like a Tinder for, like, you know, because a whole bunch of women just like
Yeah, he needs to be on eHarmony.
Yeah, he's a post.
Harvey.
Like AOL dating, you know?
Yeah.
Like
there's a whole
One of the
swath.
first ones.
There's a whole swath of women that are just past their first marriage.
Oh, there's a lot of postmenopausal women out there that are looking
That's what I'm
for
saying. They're waiting for you.
dick, but I not interested. Thank you.
Listen, remember,
you can't get him pregnant, Paul, though.
I
and
know,
that-
and
and
they don't
that's
have
nice.
periods.
There
I'm
you
You
told
don't
you.
have periods. You don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
don't
the
have to deal
periods.
with that
Yeah, I
bullshit. That's
know.
great.
I'm sure they're still nutty though. You can't get. You don't outgrow that. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
your hormones level out a bit. You get into that menopause. It's good. Chill out a bit.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe I should change my expectations a little bit.
Yeah, maybe you should go for only menopause. You know?
That's a prerequisite.
Might
from now
be
on.
healthier for you.
Do you have a uterus? No. Okay. Then maybe.
They don't lose their uterus, Paul.
Oh, whatever. There you go. It takes something out there.
Paul falls out. It just falls out.
And Paul's bio, it says, if you got a period, I don't want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can be interpreted two ways, either like sub 12 or over 50, which is so
Right,
maybe
yeah.
don't say it that way. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Post-
Just
Post periods only.
Yeah, post
Yeah,
post
like-
only. Yeah.
like your menstruation has run.
Hey,
Harmony, first one.
There you go.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Oh, he is right. You know,
Mature choice. Like it's
Quote-
mature
the
choice.
closest-
I could
the
probably
close-
clean up on that one.
One second. The closest direct equivalents to Tinder for seniors are senior match.
Over 60. I'm not that old yet.
Senior match, Paul.
It's probably just a huge orgy.
And
out there,
our
too,
time, Paul. That's what you got to get on.
What is it?
Our time.
Our time? Yeah.
Let's
Is
see.
there one just for hookups for old people?
Is that what you're looking for?
No, I'm just curious. I'm not looking for it.
Hookup
see.
app for seniors. Hookup for old people. This is going to get you a whole different slew of shit here, bro.
Yeah.
Top
Okay,
five
yeah,
hookup
Paul's
sites for
DMs in
2026.
Here's
Right here, Paul. Friends.
Ashley Madison.
Ashley
that's for
Madison.
married people.
Remember
isn't it?
that shit?
That's the married one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's where like
People wanna have
everyone
affairs.
fucking got the whole
Yeah,
list got
I don't
leaked
know
and,
if this
Yeah,
site.
that's right.
What was the third one?
Dude,
They
this
said
one,
guilty?
this one's got 9.8.
9.8. Like,
Look, Paul, free,
passionate.
free sign
recommended for hookups and affairs.
up. Look at
yeah,
that.
passionate, zero commitment
Zero
Wow,
commitment
fast
affairs. I didn't know
for
there
someone
was,
who's a
I didn't know
commitment
there
adverse
was,
like I am.
but I didn't know there was commitment to an affair. Like the whole point of affair is you're not
Yeah.
committed.
But just
Doesn't
fall
make-
in
It
love
says
and then
zero
you're fucked,
commitment,
you know?
Fouad.
I know, Paul. That's my whole point. It's an oxymoron. If you're in an affair, there's no commitment. The fuck, it's an
Well,
affair.
no, I mean a lot of people like have
You're
affairs
committing
and
to
then
the
they fall in
affair.
love and like leave their wife, you know?
Yeah, yeah. Or you're not allowed to have any other side bitches.
It has to
Just
be
that
a
one.
fair,
you're
like-
you're like, look, I don't mind that you're married, but just that one person.
That's right. No
Yeah.
other side bitches.
What the fuck? Okay. What else do we got here? Ashley Madison, guilty affairs for discreet, exciting experiences.
I like to be discreet.
Ian, this could be for you. Like when you
Adult Friend Finder, isn't that the
I
one
don't
that
know.
like?
That one looks a little bit open-minded and curious. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're trying.
Yeah,
to,
that might be
trying to say there. I don't know.
where? Where?
Open-
The
minded
second line, the
individuals.
second line right there, are guilty
For
affairs.
ideal
Oh,
curious.
Ideal
well,
for
that-
curious. Yeah, that's
what-
definitely for. gay
But
You're
that's
gonna
what-
end up with something up your ass if you go on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's what I
gotta
got
get
from.
help.
I got that from the first line. As soon as I read for discreet and exciting experiences, I thought of Ian and trannies.
Brandies. Only
I
a
gotta
couple,
admit,
okay?
A long time ago, before I got married, I did try a dating site briefly.
Try to
You
train.
try tranny?
No, I didn't try training. No,
That's
never
what I thought
got,
you
never,
said. I was
never
like,
got
oh,
that
That's
far.
where I thought he was going with it too.
No, I tried a dating site for a little bit, and I did get messaged by more guys than girls.
Really?
Yeah, I put a shot on there with a shirt off. I probably should have known better.
Oh yeah, that's
yeah, that's
What are you
game
doing?
over.
That's
Yeah, I
fucking-
didn't know any better.
That's
I was new to the game.
automatic. Like
That's
yeah.
gay bait. Yeah.
I was new to the game. I put my baseball hat on though in that picture. And I
Gay
pulled it out
bait.
really low so you couldn't tell it was me.
So you had a
Okay.
low hat and you were shirtless,
Yeah,
bro. That's obviously
Those
gonna
are
attract
both
dudes.
gay
Yeah.
things.
That's
yeah.
so gay. Yeah.
Okay, hat pulled down, low is gay
Yes.
What, when you're
with the
shirtless?
shirt off.
with the shirt off.
Yeah.
yeah,
The woman wants to see your face first.
Yeah.
It's not like you.
yeah, right.
You're
yeah.
like, I don't care what your face looks like. I don't see your ass.
Yeah.
It's not how women think too, you
Yeah, I
idiot.
guess not everyone thinks that way. Right?
What the fuck, Paul? Ken, what and Joe, what do you guys do like when you're fucking prepping? Are you movie watchers? Do you news watchers? Do you do stuff outside?
I'm a movie watcher. I love watching movies.
Top 5 movies you watch this prep.
Oh my god.
Top 5 is prep.
What are you oh my god
new-
for? Fuck you.
So hard.
There's a movie, the new Mummy. It's called The Mummy. That one was really good. Obsession was really good. That crazy girlfriend.
I heard Obsession was really good. I'm scared to watch it.
Solid.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
It's worth watching. It definitely is worth watching.
Is that what it's about? A crazy girlfriend?
Kind of.
You
Yeah.
see,
Well,
you
yeah,
see the
kind of.
Odyssey yet? You see the Odyssey yet, Joe?
No, I just told Ashley, like, hey, we got to watch this one. I heard
saw
it's
it on-
really
see
good.
I saw it on
Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
is it
saw it
good?
on Saturday. It's pretty good.
It's good.
I saw the original, the old ass fucking one,
Yeah.
and I like that one. So this got to be good.
I'm out of the loop. What's Odyssey?
The biggest movie ever, Fouad.
It's about
Yeah.
Odysseus.
That's how out of the loop I am.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
I've been
it's
seeing
Christopher
some
Nolan's
stuff
new
about it.
movie. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty good, man.
So anything Christopher Nolan is pretty fucking great. One of my favorite movies of all time I've
Oh,
talked
I
about is
saw that.
Interstellar.
I saw this.
Interstellar is one of my
thing
best
about this.
movies. Yeah,
Weren't people losing it about the fucking characters in here in this movie or something like that?
Yeah, they blew that out of proportion though, because it ended up being such a small
Yeah.
thing in the actual movie. Like
What was it?
Would they use a
Yeah,
woman
like, there was
instead of a
that
man or
Elliot-
something?
Elliot Page, and they were saying that he played whatever that person played Achilles, which they didn't, and they were like in the movie for fucking 30 goddamn
it's like
seconds.
2 minutes. She's
Yeah,
like 2 minutes.
Two
screen
scenes as like a irrelevant
Yeah.
fucking soldier that wasn't Achilles. And then that the black Helen of Troy, but the same thing, Helen of Troy is also in for like 2 scenes for 15 seconds. It's like,
Okay.
look, there's some choices there that probably piss some people off, but there's so when you watch the movie, if you hadn't heard people complain about before, you really wouldn't have thought shit.
You wouldn't
about
even.
it.
You wouldn't even. Yeah, you wouldn't even
Yeah.
think about it.
You
So
wouldn't have
it's-
thought shit about it. Like,
So it's a bunch of fake outrage.
yeah, big time.
Pretty
Yeah.
much.
So it's
Is it long?
find
long
it more
movie?
times.
It's like 3 hours, but it
Yeah.
doesn't feel like, some movies like feel long.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like I expected it to feel longer for how long it was. Like it was not a
Yeah.
lot of like just like kind of slow dialogue. It was like it kept the pace well and it made the time pass pretty quickly. Yeah.
I'm gonna say
I
something.
didn't think about Paul. I didn't think about my hunger for like 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
So
Oh, really? So it's that good, eh?
That's-
Oh, there you go. That's a good movie.
Yeah, yeah. Prep, that's a great movie.
I didn't. I'm gonna say something that might not go over well, but I don't think Matt Damon's made a bad movie.
Not many. No.
I don't
No.
think he has.
I can't think of a bad Matt Damon movie.
There's
But I
probably
think this is
some
the best
shit
one
ones,
though,
but-
because
Wait,
I feel
Ben
like
Affleck.
Born.
Everybody said something at once. Who's Ken?
I feel like Born before this, the Born series was kind of like his best movies ever made. But I feel like this is the movie that's going to solidify his career. 100%.
Yeah, he's got lots of good ones now.
Is he the star of this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
okay.
Odysseus, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool.
I'm
I'm
So
never
like have you seen well, obviously this is my favorite movie, Troy with Brad Pitt.
yeah,
Mhm.
of course.
Yeah.
So this is basically like starting at the end of that.
Ah, okay.
Like
Oh,
it's not
cool.
related movie wise, but like in the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
storyline of the
The
Iliad, the
timeline,
Odyssey,
right?
Yeah.
it's like right after the Trojan War, the Battle of Troy. Is like this
Right,
is
right.
starting after that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch it. That's fucking
Yeah.
awesome. Man Crush. I know Ian's is Brad Pitt
In Troy. It's a good thing we're talking about it.
in Troy, like it has to have the long hair and all that.
Yeah.
I think it might be like a Matt Damon guy. I think I like a fucking
Really?
Yeah, I honestly, when I think of like Matt Damon, I'm like, I love all of his movies. He's got like a cool, like understated. What the fuck
Oh.
happened to my shit?
Oh,
Matt Damon.
You're
Too
just
early to
a
be dying.
title screen.
Matt
now.
Damon and them.
Yeah. The curse of Matt Damon.
The curse of Matt Damon.
What's going on, guys? There's some real details I'm going to read to you in a little bit, but I want to give you guys a breakdown of what one of the coaches in the IFBB is doing. That is something new that no other coach has done yet, and it's a mock live show peak. And what I think it means basically is if you're a coach that wants to take your coaching to another level, or you want to learn about what it is to peak an athlete for a show, this is a way for you to witness it firsthand. But not only witness it, you're going to be able to interact with Cameron and Anton and help make decisions, help decide what's going to happen, and really be able to see how the process happens firsthand. Anton is coming in. He's the 22-year-old phenom and classic that most of you know. It is on August 19th through 23rd in Dallas, Texas. So here's some of the things that you're going to get. 15 spots total, 4 days, 4 nights lodging, all meals, live hands-on peaking, 5 posing sessions per day, real-time protocol breakdowns, direct access to 14 other prep coaches, etc., etc. The link will be in the description. Guys, if you're a coach, like I said, that wants to elevate your game, this is the event you need to go to. Check the link in the description and sign up for the event. I can guarantee you're probably not going to learn this much anywhere else.
Back up, Cam.
Oh,
I'm
now you're
back.
back.
There we go.
Yeah, I don't know. It might be. Yeah, it might be Matt Damon. Maybe.
I'm more of a Ben Affleck guy.
I got a few.
I like Chris Hemsworth.
Ben Affleck seems like a beaten down husband.
I like Ben Affleck because you know
I
he's been through
agree.
some shit.
He does seem like a beat down.
But he left his problem. He
Yeah,
left
but he
her.
just seems like a
Yeah,
guy that's
but
like
he
depressed with
took
like
a lot
shitty
of shit.
girlfriends. and,
Yeah.
like,
I think he's awesome. I think he's been through some shit, and I
Yeah.
think he's like just been fucked around a little bit and hired a woman.
Maybe you see yourself a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. I think
Any
I've
guy
passed
that's
that
been
way.
any guy that's been married or dated J-Lo, I don't trust. You know,
But
you hear so much shit about how she's such a fucking bitch in real life that like if you were married to her, it throws a fucking weird vibe for me. you
Yeah.
know?
there must be something about
I wonder
her though.
if she fucks really good though, because
That's what I'm thinking.
they all keep
So-
going
Is that
back.
enough to deal with that crazy fucking girl?
I mean,
though?
she's
Like,
probably a
whatever
fucking freak.
happened, because like I don't know if you guys know, like after their divorce, she's been trying to sell the house. He basically gave her the house. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm out. Like, take the
Yeah.
house. And
Yeah.
she's been trying to sell it, and the
She's
house
so
can't
beat
get
up.
off the market for like 50 mil or something like that.
Really?
Yeah,
Maybe they did some
yeah,
nasty
it's
shit in
crazy.
there.
Yeah, it's probably fucking some ghosts in that house.
All right, Paul, man crush. Ben Affleck, Joe, man crush.
Currently.
Chris Hemsworth,
Okay,
Oh,
that's
yeah, I like
a
Chris
man of
Hemsworth.
your time.
Yeah.
Ken.
man of my time.
I think I'm a Tom Hardy guy, man.
oh,
Ooh,
nice.
that's a good
Wow.
choice.
Good choice.
Yeah,
pick.
Yeah,
yeah,
another good
yeah.
choice.
I don't know if he's got enough movies to top Matt Damon for me though.
Yeah, but his roles are like those like kind of like
He's-
stoic,
yeah.
fucking dark. Like
He's
manly
always a
man,
badass.
You know?
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
always
a
a
badass,
badass in his
yeah.
roles, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, Matt Damon's
What's the
kind of
movie?
like a,
What's the movie where they're like the booze runner brothers?
Warrior?
No, Outlaw, I think. Isn't
No,
that
what's it called?
No.
It's
Oh,
with
that
Shia,
one.
Shia
Okay,
LaBeouf.
okay.
Shia
Love-
LaBeouf's his like brother. And
love that movie.
fuck, what's that movie? That's a great movie.
I
Yeah.
thought it was Outlaws. No,
Is it Outlaws?
I think it's out. I think it's Outlaws. I'm not sure. Where is the fighter one, Joe? Where he was
Warrior.
brawler?
Where he
Warrior,
fights
yeah.
his brother.
Warriors.
Yeah,
are good.
Warriors really
That's
good.
that's
yeah.
in my
Yeah,
that's
Warrior's
one of my
good.
favorite movies.
I loved him in Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders. Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, he's also fucking Bane, which is dope. You know, like
yeah.
What role was it where he was dressed up or some? Oh, Lawless. That's it.
Lawless. That's what
Lawless. Yeah, Lawless.
I heard
it
he's
was-
a pain to work with, though.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
heard that too.
Yeah, like he shows up like 3 hours late for sets and stuff. Like everyone's waiting for him.
yeah, but it
Like,
kind
fuck
of
you,
goes.
Tom
But,
Hardy.
it kind of goes with the character though.
I could
Yeah.
I could throw a man crush in there for a Christian Bale too. You know,
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's a great
Yeah.
one.
like that's a good like
Think
You think of like
never a bad movie. Never.
like Batman, Patrick Bateman, like all those, like fuck, he's
The Fighter.
and he's crazy. Yeah, Fighter.
Fighter was.
And he's like so good at like transforming into his roles.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. He is.
And in his natural state, he's handsome enough.
His natural state.
And
When he's not like in like the mechanic.
Yeah.
yeah, or
105 pound like crackhead.
Yeah, or a crackhead.
Just so
fucking,
handsome, little skinny
yeah.
bastard.
He's a crackhead and a fighter too.
Yeah.
I find it
Yeah.
amazing how some actors can get fat or skinny for certain roles.
You
I
know,
guess you throw enough
crazy.
money at somebody, it's motivation, but still, like,
I'll give you a cliche one. The Rock. I got to put The Rock in there.
oh yeah, for sure.
I gotta
Definitely.
throw him in there. He's cool
The
as
Rock
I feel
is
fuck.
like
so cool.
personality wise, I feel like The Rock would annoy me.
Listen,
Really?
did you see him? Did
He's
you see
too
him?
corny for me.
He's
Like,
too
his
corny.
comedy's too corny.
you
Too
see him?
corny.
He'd
Yeah.
be awesome to hang out with.
Did you
Nah.
see him roll up to the fucking roast? Motherfucker showed to the what's his name? The
Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart roast.
Yeah.
Fucking guy shows up in a black dress shirt, black pants, shirt's undone to his fucking belly button, gold chain. I'm like, who's this motherfucker?
Yeah. Like,
Well,
look, he's
just
obviously
biting his lip at the screen.
obviously funny. Like, it's just like a bit. I agree with Joe. It's like a bit too corny for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I
My
think he's
problem with the
awesome.
Rock.
Yeah,
My problem with the Rock
When someone
too is like
tries
he's
to be
too.
funny.
I
feel
like it. I'm not talking
Go
about movie. I'm not talking about movie roles.
Yeah,
Just
Yeah,
talking
but
about
my problem
personality.
with the Rock, I feel like my problem with the Rock is like he's too clean. Like you can tell it's not the real guy.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
his persona online.
Yeah. Give us the real Rock.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You catch him and you catch him at certain things like those roasts, and he says certain shit like you hear him say shit about chicks, and like you can tell he's been with a lot of
Yeah.
chicks.
We
or,
want
like-
more of that. Then I'll like him.
Yeah.
Like,
He's very wary.
But
of
like-
his
Be
but
the
image,
like-
for
real fucking misogynist dickhead you are, and I'll like you.
like, but all I'm saying is like every once in a while you hear like that real shit like sneak out, like the body,
Yeah.
not the bodybuilder, the wrestler Rock. Like you hear some of
Yeah,
that come
yeah.
out, and you're like, oh yeah, that's him for real, like that guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't find him corny. I think I'm gonna throw him in there he's in there for me.
I think he's cool.
Mm.
You know when someone just comes off like they're almost too filtered, like too aware of what they're saying.
That's my problem. Yeah.
That's what I see with him too. It's a little.
Yeah, you're carrying yourself a little too professional. Fuck up a little bit. Yeah, show me some dirty shit.
Yeah, like, and even movie wise, it's a lot of like kiddie stuff.
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I mean.
I'm not talking about the movies. And as
Yeah.
far as the professional shit, I don't know, man. I respect the professionalism. I think he carries himself well. I think he walks a good line. I think he's fucking. I mean, what do you want him to do? Talk about fucking banging whores on
But
the
I
fucking
feel
weekend?
like, you
Yes.
can be professional.
Yes.
but
I
be
think he
yourself
knows.
in that manner.
yeah.
think he
you
knows
can-
he's got
you
a
can-
lot.
Like
you
he's
can- you can
holding
still
back
be-
his true self.
My problem is like he always still wants to be at the forefront of things, but it's not the true him.
Yeah.
Right. Like I remember a
Mhm.
couple years ago,
What
he's
is?
like,
but
I
wait
wanna-
a minute. What is the true him? I don't understand. What are you guys?
So like,
asking?
I mean, like, do you remember a couple years ago? Like, I think he said he wanted to run for president or some shit.
He probably put it out there. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, but like he always does these like outlandish stuff.
Like grandiose, like
Yeah, but it's not the real guy. You can tell like it's not actually who he is as a person. Like, he probably goes home and he's like, you'll believe what my publicist told me to do today. You know, like, it's just not. Yeah,
I don't think. I don't.
don't
You
see
know
it
what
that way.
though? I don't see that
Believe what
either.
that bitch said. I want to hear some of that.
You know what? I disagree with you guys. I don't see him as the kind of guy who like goes somewhere and like is really happy to do something, and then as soon as he's off camera, he's like, "Fuck."
that's
man,
that's how I see him. Yeah.
I
see
totally
it.
don't
I
see him
see
that
it
way.
I don't see it
That's how I
insincere.
see it too.
No, man, I see him like, to me, like when I see him on talk shows and shit, and like hear him on podcasts when he does do them. I don't know. He sounds genuine to me. He sounds like a guy who's like actually like loves life and loves his life.
Usually you'll hear something here and there about somebody when they're like
Yeah.
that. Like you'll hear like something like this guy's a dick in real life. You never hear nothing negative about him.
No.
Oh no, I think he's probably a nice guy in real life, but that's not what we're saying. We're just saying it's like that. There's a too much of a facade there. You know.
Wait a minute.
But I wonder,
Wait a minute. wait a minute.
like you were saying.
I can agree with that to an extent. Like, I do think, like, I'll agree with you guys on this. I do think he's like, I do kids' movies. I got to make sure I don't tell too many stories.
Yeah.
Like, I do believe that for sure.
Yeah. He's
But I
aware
don't
of his
think,
image.
but I don't think he's fake. I think he just like is aware of his image.
No, that's why I said he's not fake. He's just too filtered.
I
That
see.
means he
Okay.
holds
Okay.
back.
Yeah.
But even
okay.
like with him
But I
saying,
agree.
you know,
Go ahead, Paul.
with him teasing about maybe getting to politics, I wonder if that's something in his head. And he's like, you know, I got to be careful what I put out there publicly, just in case one
Yeah.
day I do decide.
I don't know.
He probably said it, and then he got fucking roasted for picking one side over the other, and then decided I'm just going to pull myself out of this whole politics thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I bet you he was maybe thinking about it because it was popularity, and then when he realized like the backlash you get, he's like, "Fuck it, I'm just going to stay out."
Hey, how funny was that shit though in the roast when he put this like badass picture of his dad and then compared to
Kevin Hart's
dad,
crackhead dad.
his mugshot? That's the funniest shit ever.
That's awesome.
That's fucked up.
A little bit of bodybuilding before we go. Should we do the pose for pose thing? No, let's not
What?
do that. I will ask you guys this though. This weekend, James is looking better than ever.
Man, James looks fucking great.
Going against Beirut. I want to know.
Wait, this weekend? Oh yeah, this weekend. Yeah.
China, yeah.
Oh,
China.
right. Yeah.
I thought you were
Well,
talking about
Bruce got
Tampa.
his
I'm like,
visa,
Tampa
right?
ain't this weekend. What the fuck?
No. Beirut.
Yeah.
Beirut's
He
got his-
finally got his visa.
He got his visa, yeah. I want to know what you guys think because this is literally the best James I think I've ever seen. At least if it ends up on stage like this.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
I love James, but I just think Peruz's shape and the he's just complete as fuck, and he's all
yeah.
he's
No, I think
conditioned, like,
Bruce is a little bit of a different level here. Yeah.
yeah.
But you see,
Wow.
like Fouad, this is an example of a guy we were talking about the formula thing, right? Like,
Right.
Yeah.
like it
100%.
seems like James has figured out the formula for him this year because
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
looks amazing. You know, he
But
always
Ken, I think James and I hope James doesn't get mad at me for saying this. I personally think James is a little bit different situation than the other situations I was talking about. James actually had a really good peak with Patrick back in 2021. I believe it was 2021.
True.
Yeah.
And he won 2 shows. So they had it figured out. I think what happened was James kind of, I guess, maybe lost his way and tried a few different coaches. Some things didn't work out, tried to do it on his own. Maybe that wasn't right for him either. And now he's kind of, it looks like somebody like just released a pressure valve and he's found a different coach and they really like kind of connected. So you are right. There has to be a formula that has to be figured out. He found it early and then he's kind of regained it now. So you're right to a certain extent. But I think Ian and Joe, you guys wrote him off a little too quickly.
It's not that I
man.
want. Trust me. I mean, I'm the first to tell you, James is one of my favorite bodybuilders, like, and as a person and everything. But I see Baruz is definitely one of the best in my opinion. Like, it's
I mean,
just,
off Barouge was still almost like top 10 at the Olympia last year.
Yes.
like I don't know. I just see this and I'm like, look at
Yeah,
that
it's
shit.
just absolute cartoon mode. Like,
Yeah, I know.
my thing with this though that we're not taking into account is, I mean, Beirut has been getting rejection after rejection with these visas, and now he just got this visa last minute and he's flying to China. Like, how does that affect him getting
that's
there? Like,
definitely
honestly,
unforeseen. That's hard to gauge. Yeah.
I don't honestly like the guy is tough as nails because I don't know if I could keep going prep after prep, and my visa just keeps getting denied, and you just keep going. Like, I honestly,
Yeah,
like,
I mean, and
hats off
you'd
to
have
him.
to basically for a lot of those like start into a peak, like because if you're like,
Yeah.
if I get my visa on Thursday, I'm like 2 days into my peak already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I've already started the process, and then okay, Friday comes, oh, I didn't get a visa. Okay, done. Call it quits and fucking go for the next one. You know, like that's so hard mentally.
Yeah, because he got the visa like what, yesterday?
Like
Was it
fucking
yesterday?
a day or two ago. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, so now he's got to fly to China. The show is on Saturday, and where is he? He's in Dubai to China. I don't know how long
Yeah.
that takes. It's a long flight. So how does that affect him with a peak too? Because the Olympia wasn't his best showing because of kind of similar things, and he had that toothache and things like that. So you got to take that into account. And James is kind of just like smooth sailing right now, you know?
So I'm not gonna do predictions on China this week because there's like 18 guys in the show that none of us know, and like 2 that we do know. So I'm just gonna skip predictions this week. But
One sick
I-
Wayne.
I do want to say
One sick wang.
Ping's doing it though. Ping is great, man. I'm a fan of Ping. Ping is great.
Going back to what you were saying, Suki brought that up, Ken, and it is a good point. But like Ian said, even an off Baruz was 10th. So I don't know if that's something, but I will also say this. Baruz was 10th. I think Jordan was 12th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I
Jordan.
think Bruce is actually 11th, and then
Bruce was
Jordan was
11th.
12th.
Him and Jordan were one place apart.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
listen. So they're one place apart, right? Jordan just beat James, but James wasn't at his best. And a lot of people thought that should have switched.
Yeah.
So I don't all I'm saying is this. I have Baruz winning the show as well. I'm not saying you guys are necessarily wrong. I just think you guys are writing it off a little too quickly.
No, I mean, all you asked
I
us was
think
who's going
it's-
to win. I mean, I don't think it's going to be like Baruz is going to blow him out, but if you're asking who's going to win, I'm
Yes.
definitively saying Baruz.
I know.
I don't think
but
it's impossible.
Same as you
Yeah.
are, you know?
He's
I don't
trying to
know.
make it interesting.
I'm not. No, I'm honestly, it's not. I'm not just trying to like hype up the crowd. I honestly think the way James looks right now, this is why I say what I say. The biggest thing Baruz has going for him, in my opinion, over James is that he's much, much wider. James has narrow clavicles. James has way bigger legs, though. And all I'm saying is, James, for a guy that's extremely muscular like that, James is very big on stage. And when a guy that big is peeled, it's hard to ignore. And all I'm saying is, I think it'll be a lot closer than people think. I'm not saying you guys are wrong. I just think people are like, I think they're kind of writing it off too quickly. That's all. That was my only point.
And if James wins, I'll be incredibly happy. I would love to
100%.
see James win.
I'd love to see James
Like
win.
I'd rather see James win because I like James a lot, and
Yeah.
I actually really like his physique. I'm just going based on pure, like unbiased, like
I think
just
we're all
see
saying.
Bruce and I'm like, fuck.
I think we're all saying the same thing. I think what Fouad is just saying is even if Beirut wins, it's not going to be a blowout. You know.
No,
I
don't-
don't think any of us.
I don't think
expect
it's
it
going to be a blowout, but if you
Yeah.
have to, like, if I'm making a decision, it's not like a hard decision for me to pick Baruz. I'm like,
Yeah.
I think James can hold with him. I think it'll be a great competition, but I do think Baruz will win, you know?
I guess what I'm saying also is I think James, if James brings that look to the stage, I just think it's going to surprise a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, I think,
I mean, he did surprise a lot of people in the show with
Portugal.
Jordan just there,
Jordan.
you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
you
That
know,
was
even though he
awesome.
didn't win, he made more noise there than anybody in that lineup, you know? And I definitely think that he's an exceptional bodybuilder. But like in my mind, when I lined it up pose for pose, it's hard for me to like see where James comes on top, you know?
Yeah, it's tough in a pose for pose situation. When I look at their physiques, I mean, James has a better lower body than him for sure.
Yeah. But like when
Um,
when you bring it all together in like a front double, a front lat spread, you know, and
It's not
Baruz's legs are only actually bad, like weaker, sorry, not bad, but from the front. From
Yeah,
the
from
side,
back,
the
yeah.
ham
From the
drop
back,
is
too.
insane. From the back, they're wild.
Yeah.
It's really just quad width from the front.
Yeah.
But then he's so much wider with such excellent shape and detail from the front that James's quad size, I don't think will be enough of a tool to overcome the rest of that
Yeah.
pose, you know?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
curious to see if Bruce in his updates looks insane.
I know, right?
I'm just
Yeah.
curious to see if he's going to look that insane on stage, or
Well,
if it's when you
dude,
stand next to other
this-
guys, it's still impressive. But
I mean, he always looks, the only show that he was less than stellar ever in his career was the Olympia.
the Olympia last year,
And he
I know
still
this-
ended up 11th, you know?
yeah, but like he's looking right now like he's
Yeah.
way improved from his best look ever to me.
I
Like
know
he
we
looks
say
insane
this,
to me in his updates.
I know we say this every year, but this fucking Olympia is going to be hard to fucking like predict that top 10. Because
It's a
when
tough
you go
top
when
10.
you go from like 5 or 6, pick one, to 12, there's a whole fucking bunch of guys in there,
There's a few of the guys in
right?
there.
You're like you got like Tonio, you got Bonac, you got Crizzo, you got fucking Sergei, you got Damien Cuffle could shock a whole bunch of fucking people. There's a whole there's Baruz. There's if Baruz can get his visa, which I don't think he will, to the US, but there's a whole bunch of guys that look like they could fit into that
Mhm.
like 6
Jordan,
to 12.
Urs.
And they're all still improving.
Ors isn't going to be there this year,
Not
but
this year, but
yeah, and they are all improving. You're right. So it's like
yeah,
it's
Joe.
it's crazy, man. It's going to be a
I
good
don't know.
show.
There's so many guys that can be in that group there.
So, Ken, what is your plans this year? Are you doing Atlanta and Texas, or are you just doing Tampa and that's it? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm doing all three. So I'm doing all three. Basically, the plan is to try to get to the Olympia at one of these three shows, and just see what happens. I mean, it's the last three in the U.S., so I may as well try my hand. See.
I'm going to be in Texas commentating, so
Oh, nice.
I'll see you boys there.
Oh, that's dope.
Joe, are you coming?
Sweet.
Are you going to be in Texas?
You know, it's funny. I'm actually thinking about it. Me and my buddy Paul were talking about it. Like, even if I didn't compete, I
What do you
might
mean?
just fucking do it.
What do you mean thinking
Oh,
about it? I thought you guys were going for sure.
No,
I
I'm
thought
not
you were
going for
doing it.
sure.
Why?
No. If I win early, I'm calling it, and I'm gonna get
Well,
ready for the Olympia.
I can understand in that scenario. Yeah, yeah, I can understand. I guess I can understand in that scenario, but I can also understand that. Listen, this is the other thing, Joe. You got to think about, and just hear me out for a minute before you kibosh what I'm saying. If you beat Nick, right, and you got to get past Ken too. Ken said he's gonna. When you were off air, Ken said he was gonna beat you.
I had my headphones in.
If you can beat Nick, you got to think that you can beat anybody who does Atlanta, and you can beat anybody who's Tampa, Texas. Collect 3 fucking checks, and then walk into the Olympia with all that momentum.
I've never peaked that many times.
Yeah, I know, but it's good. It's
That's
good
the
for you,
hard
man.
part.
It's good for
Yeah.
you,
That's-
and showing that domination will mean a lot more come Olympia time, in my opinion.
Give you a lot of momentum, that's for sure.
Don't you guys see, like for example, look at Bonac. Like your body starts to get worn down, and then you carry that.
Yeah, but Bonak's 47 years old.
Oh, but I'm just using it as a recent example. Anybody that does that, like
I know, but Ian
that's-
used to do like 3 shows.
I get better if I do shows, but it's really like you don't know it until you do it. Like for me, I'm never my best first show of the year. Like I've never been, and I'll do one show, I'll be good, but not my best. My second show, I'm usually my best, and then I can hold that look or maybe slightly improve from there usually. But
That's
I've
honestly my concern.
yeah, I've done shows where I've stretched a season from, doing shows in June all the way to the Olympia. That would have been in like December some years, November, December, and doing shows basically all the way in between, 3, 4, 5 shows in a year. And for me, that's not a hindrance, but I mean, I definitely know for some guys it can be. So it really depends. You need to do it to know. Sometimes you're like, oh shit, my body starts to really feel like it's picking up momentum and things get easier and the look starts to improve, when you stay in that lean state for a while. So you don't know until you try, right?
Yeah, this will be my first time back to back like, and I'll tell you if it doesn't go the way it's supposed to go, I'm never going to do it again.
I think it'll be good for you, to be honest. Me look at your physique. I think that you can get better show to show. I think it'll be a good thing for you.
Yeah.
Guys,
Yeah.
I think 2 shows is standard. Like I think everybody can do 2 shows. I think when you, I
no,
think
that's fine. I'm just thinking about the length of time between Texas
Yeah,
and the
it's each
Olympia
week.
after doing 3 shows in a row.
all right.
There's not much time for the
There's
body to recover.
it's only like 6 weeks between the 2, right?
Yeah, it's because the Olympia's early. That's harder. Yeah.
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 That's why.
Yeah. See, when I did it, at least I had a little say my last show would be like August or something, early August. Then the Olympia would be like November, December. You have some good time in there.
Actually, you know
That's
what,
way
Joe?
different.
Joe, forget what I
way
said.
different.
Forget what I said. It doesn't. What I said is retarded. You know what? You know
I
why?
just
No, you know
why?
why? Because if you beat Nick, you'll have enough momentum. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
True. Just be collecting money.
You don't need
Collecting
more
money at
momentum
that
from
point.
being one of the
I
best
would
bodybuilders in
think
the world. Yeah.
I would think too at the same time, right? You got to think big picture. Like I'll probably get better sponsorship offers at that point, but at the same time, you can place higher at the Olympia if you focus on getting a better look at the Olympia, and then you're going to make more money there anyways.
I don't know if I would look at it that way. If it wasn't Nick you were competing against, like let's say you were competing against like an average lineup, I would always say winning 3 fucking shows in a row is like a pretty dominant move. Like it's a big deal.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like
I mean, look at Jordan
then-
last year. Jordan just consecutively winning those shows. Look at what that did for him, right?
yeah.
But I mean, no knock on Jordan, but he went against the same guys twice.
It's going to be the same in this show, though.
it doesn't matter.
So what's it?
it's the
What
same
is
people.
dominance really? Like you're just
Joe.
doing the same thing twice.
Joe, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're looking at
Well,
it
it matters to
you're-
me.
No. Exactly the point. You're looking at it from your perspective. If you win 3 shows in a row, the public just goes, "Fuck, man, this guy just smashed.
This
3
guy's a
shows."
winner.
Yeah, this guy's a winner. That's it. Right?
It's going to be
But
the same
I
guys.
But I
at
do
these shows
agree that
anyway.
beating Nick, it's like the ultimate anyways.
No, I'm saying
Yeah,
if that
yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
if that wasn't the case.
Yeah, if Nick
right?
wasn't part of it, then I could understand the argument. But if you beat someone of Nick's caliber, you're fucking so elevated at that point, anyways. It doesn't make a goddamn difference.
Right. Okay, let's do some questions. I'm sure you guys are you guys okay? You guys are both prepping. You can go if you want.
Yeah, no, I ate my meal on this.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
guys are
that
talking
meal
again.
saved me, so good.
All right. Is this current Chris Bumstead?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't seen it.
Who posted it?
Who is the best bodybuilder?
Then probably not.
It doesn't.
Yeah, you
look,
got to verify with that one.
Well, I can't see.
it doesn't look like it.
No, I don't think so. Is it in his old gym?
I think so.
Is there? Yeah, if it's the old gym, then it's definitely not recent, obviously. But I can't imagine he's fucking hitting ab and thighs and shorts right now. That's for damn sure.
Let's just say if Chris put out an update, it would be everywhere. Like if it was on his YouTube or something, I don't think
it's definitely not recent.
Yeah. Well, if it's not on the best news bodybuilding show in bodybuilding, then it doesn't matter, which is RBP News. Okay. Best pizza you've ever had, toppings and all.
Listen, I'm from Jersey, so I think Paul's Italian, so Paul probably has the most authority here.
He's fake Italian.
I'm as real as it gets.
he's actually
French.
he's half French.
He's French.
I bleed Italian.
Yeah, but
his last name is Lauzon.
Yeah, Jersey
Well done, by the
is
way.
probably New York's best pizzas in the United States. I think just a standard pepperoni pizza, man, or a plain pizza. That's it. Doesn't get better than that.
Yeah.
Joe, what do you think? Standard pepperoni pizza, or is he crazy?
I like Hawaiian pizza myself.
Oh,
Hawaiian's good. He's like, he said pineapple.
Ken's disgusted.
Ken's angry.
I'm a sweet and savory guy.
I like pineapple on pizza. Ken, what the fuck, man?
I'm with Ken. I don't like either.
Pepperoni, mushroom, pineapple.
No, green peppers.
Yeah.
Green peppers on pizza. You like that, Paul?
Yeah, instead of pineapple.
Oh,
I like
that ruins a pizza to me.
No, really?
Yeah,
I
like
like green peppers.
crunchy
I like green
vegetable
peppers.
tasting shit. No, I'm not about
I like
that.
green peppers on
Pepperoni,
pizza.
mushroom,
I don't-
pepperoni, mushroom, green pepper, pineapple.
A supreme pizza. Supreme.
That's a
It's
supreme.
good.
Yeah.
That's a supreme, yeah.
yeah.
Or a deep
Well,
dish
you
in
guys
Detroit.
have Costco in Canada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we don't.
Costco
We
pizza
don't.
bangs.
We don't know what is Costco. I've never heard of it.
Well,
Costco
Costco's
pizza
fucking
fucks. Yeah.
combo pizza is fucking delicious.
Yeah.
Their
Joe, did you
Supreme
just
whatever.
mention Costco pizza as like good pizza here?
Yeah.
Well, no, because you were talking about peppers on pizza, and they have a good fucking pizza with peppers on it. It's just good as fuck.
Joe, what do you?
That's just good the next day.
Paul, what do you think? You're supposed to be the authority.
Well, right,
Listen, I eat more pizza than anybody on this fucking panel. So
You do, Fouad. Actually, Fouad, I would
That's
have to,
for damn
I'll
sure.
give Fouad that he does. Well, we got lots of good places here in Windsor, but my favorite is still Antonino's.
yeah, but what's your favorite topping selection?
I do like just a plain pepperoni sometimes. Sometimes I like just a cheese pizza too. But if
plain.
I'm gonna order for myself, like if I'm really hungry, like tonight, if I was gonna order one, I would get a super.
You want to come over and get a super after? We'll go on. We'll go
Man,
on.
that sounds so
Yeah,
cool.
we-
It reminds me of like being a
listen,
kid.
listen.
In your garage.
Listen, come over. We'll get a super. We'll go on eHarmony. We'll set up a fucking.
I'll send you a
shirt
link.
off.
I'll send you a link so you can watch the Odyssey and you can sit together and eat pizza.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll eHarmony and fucking eat.
Yeah, I'll take
I
my
won't
shirt off.
fucking
Fouad,
tomorrow.
you can take some pictures of me.
Some shirtless pictures with a low hat. You know.
In front of your
Yeah, show you-
motorcycles.
Yeah.
Gonna show you how to change your tire.
I'm jealous, man. That's been the hardest. That's been the hardest thing since I moved to Texas here, man. The pizza here sucks.
No,
It's-
in Texas,
Is it?
you
Hey,
guys probably,
hey,
yeah.
Ken, tell me. Listen, when I moved from Windsor, I know people think like, okay, Windsor's a small city. There's a big Italian. I don't know what do you call it?
Population.
Community.
Demographic.
Community. That's what I was looking for. There's a big Italian community here, so the pizza's fucking really, really good. When I moved to Toronto, I lived just outside Toronto in this little city called Milton. Every fucking pizza place sucked balls,
Yeah.
like balls.
I remember when you lived there, we couldn't
Like,
find a good pizza
like
anywhere.
dough this thick, like pizza
Ugh.
sauce that tastes like fucking
There's no
ketchup.
Italians in
Like it
Brampton.
just, yeah, it was fucking horrible.
It's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't even believe. I couldn't believe it. Like I thought pizza is like the easiest thing to make, but since I've been here,
No.
you can't find good pizza.
No, it was
Yeah.
a lot
So
of bad
bad.
pizza. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess same in line with that. What's your perfect cheat day? I'll leave it to you guys since you're dieting. Do you guys have cheat days or no? You have like refeed days probably?
Refeeds, no
Are
cheat days on
Yeah, are you talking about like in prep or not in
No,
prep?
no,
Because
it's so fun. It's so funny how things change, eh, Paul? Like I said cheat day. They don't even know what it is. It was like
I know.
He's
like
talking
Mm.
Chad Nichols eat fucking garbage all day. You know?
Yeah. Who does that
a.
anymore, eh? It doesn't seem like anybody does that
nobody
anymore.
does that.
Nobody
They do like
does that,
one
no.
one cheat meal or refeed day. That's
Or
how
high day. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
high
you,
day.
you get a high carb day. That's all you get
Do you
nowadays.
guys have did
Bodybuilding's not fun.
Joe or Ken? Do either one of you have cheat days
No,
not in prep
At
no.
all? The whole prep?
in prep? In
I
prep,
haven't had one. I haven't had one cheat meal this whole prep.
Really?
Ken, have you had a cheat meal?
Nah, it's just refeeds, like just high carb days.
Are you lying because Joe said that? You want to make sure you don't sound bad.
No. It's just high carb days usually. The only thing that Andrew would probably give me is a muffin. That's the only sweet thing in there, but it's mostly just high carb days. But if we're talking about cheats, honestly, like I don't even consider it part of the plan. It's just I'm going off plan. You know what I mean? Like I'm just going off plan, but it's not in prep. That's got to be like
Not in
off-season.
prep, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, in off season, it's just called off season. It's not cheat anymore.
Part my cheat meals on off
Just part of
season.
it. Just part of my day. What do you mean?
I love pancakes, bro. Anything breakfast, so I'll get pancakes, omelets, stuff like that.
I know, Joe, but you know the problem is if I start with breakfast, my day.
Oh,
is
it's gonna. There's,
all day.
It just-
Yeah.
it's just on all day long. I can't
Yeah.
stop now.
So it was after the Cal Pro that I did in 2024. Justin always allowed me 2 cheat meals a week.
Yeah.
So what we would do is we would follow the plan Sunday through Friday,
yeah.
and on Saturday we would have a cheat day. But what we would do is we would have the breakfast cheat meal, 2 protein shakes,
Yeah.
and then a cheat dinner with a dessert.
So wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. So your coach told you to have 2 cheat meals a week. And instead of
Yeah.
separating them like Monday or to like Wednesday, Saturday, you're like, let's just stack them on the same fucking day.
Yeah, we just made a day out of it. Yeah. Because think
That's
about it,
that's
we
so
have a
awesome.
big badass breakfast. No
No.
carbs or fats for the for the 2 meals in between.
Listen.
Just 2 protein shakes, and then
I get it. You don't have to explain it to me. I'm just saying I would feel like if my coach said have 2 cheat meals a week, they were supposed to be separated by like a few days.
Oh no, we know that. This just sounded better.
Who was the one competitor you wanted to beat when you were competing? Ian, we know it's Steve Kuklo for you.
No.
Who was the one?
Steve wasn't the one I
was the
wanted to
most
beat. That was just the
satisfying.
one I beat, and that was like funny, and it became a bit. The one I wanted to beat the most was Hunter, obviously.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Hunter was like the one because like
You did beat
I
Hunter
lost.
once, so.
Yeah, I lost to him that Tampa that I did with him, and then I beat him at the Olympia, and then I lost to him the next Olympia. So it was like that was kind of the one that I, was always like at the Olymp. We never really faced off other than that one Tampa, just at the Olympias, and that was kind of like all my benchmark of like the guy I wanted to beat, And he was always
good.
consistently placing in that like top 5, top 6, like every year,
Yeah.
Ken, who's the one guy you want to beat other than Joe?
For me, I feel like my benchmark guy right now is Tonio, just based on the look.
That's a big benchmark.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like when I look at, I feel like Joe's guy is Nick because they're similar. Like I'm not saying.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Because you're
I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
yeah.
I see what you're
I
saying.
feel like for me to get to the next phase that I want to get to, Tonio is the guy that I have to beat.
Yeah, it's funny. You kind of like look. Both of you guys look for guys that like you're emulating a little bit.
Yeah. Your physique's some.
Yeah.
Interesting. I always wanted to beat Juan Morel. We don't look anything alike, but we both ate a lot. Maybe that's why.
I can out cheat day this guy.
You're like his 20,000 calorie cheat got more views than mine. I want to beat him on stage.
He was
Fucking
renowned for
Fouad
his
couldn't
cheats.
even get to 20,000.
Fuck you, Joe. I could.
Juan
know
was
what?
doing that on
I
every
was so
Tuesday.
disappointed.
Joe, had I known, listen, we went back and redid the math afterwards. I thought I was only at 14 something. I got to 17 something. Had I known I was only 2,000 calories away, I would have smashed that ice cream and been done with it. So,
I just remember Fouad laying on this couch things like, I'm so hot. I
dude.
just feel so unhealthy.
I remember Justin, your coach, Joe. I was always a big Justin fan when he was competing. And I remember one of
Who
the
was
shows
it?
he competed. Yeah, I used to follow him pretty closely on Instagram. And I remember one of the shows he did. I was after Prejudge, and I forget what show it was, but I was looking forward to seeing what he was going to post afterwards. You know, about how he felt about it, how he did.
Yeah.
I remember all he posted, all he said was, "I finally got to try that burger that Juan Morel told me to try." That's what he was so happy, his happiest about after Prejudge. I thought that was awesome.
I think he said the Terminator. I think it was a Terminator burger or something like that.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
I think so.
But I just thought it was so funny that that was the first thing that he wanted to post about this burger that he
Dude,
tried to Prejudge.
Justin is a fat ass. He could fucking eat, man.
Listen,
Even to this day.
to get to the size that fucking guy got to in the off season, you have to that guy can eat. You just know that guy can eat.
Mhm.
Like
I asked him too. I said, Justin, being a person that's achieved that kind of 300 pounds, I was like, do you have to fight that appetite every day post, retirement?
Yeah.
He says yes. He's always
Really?
been able to be. Yeah, he's still that hungry to be able to do that.
Yeah.
can I tell you something? I don't know if this is true across the board, but I feel like if you've trained your body to eat 6,000 calories, we've had this conversation before on the podcast. You literally have to train your body to eat that much food every day.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's hard to retrain it to eat. Like I'm in the fucking same boat, dude. It's hard to retrain my body to eat like a normal amount of food. Like I sit down to eat a meal, I still eat. My meals are still the same size they were when I was fucking competing. Like I don't know, that's just how it is now. So
Dude, when I look at my current plan, like right now at the end of this diet, I'm like, fuck, man, like this would have been fine before, and I'm fucking starving. Like I'm so hungry all the time, and the first thing I want to do, when I retire and stuff, is try to drop weight. But I'm like, man, I don't know if I want to be hungry my whole life.
You're gonna be.
Like that. I don't know, man.
You're gonna be for sure because you're like me and you like to eat. You're not like Ian. You're gonna get hungry.
Yeah, I was never. I don't know how Dexter did it. Like Dexter was never crazy huge, but he was still big. He had to eat a lot to a certain point, right? And for him to be able to drop the way he did, I'm like, what the fuck, like.
Yeah, but from anything I've ever heard of Dexter or even hearing him talk on interviews and stuff, he wasn't a big eater.
You like to eat.
So it's probably easy for him to like cut back on those calories.
Yeah. That's
What's going on, guys? One of the newest sponsors to the podcast is GLD.com. If you check out GLD.com, they have some really beautiful chains, bracelets, necklaces, pendants, and watches. I'm going to take you there right now. If you go to GLD.com right now, check out all their stuff here. They got some chains. They got some really nice, thin and simple ones. They got some that are a little bit more extravagant. Whatever your taste is, seems like they have something for you. So if you go to GLD.com right now, you can get 40% off your purchase if you use code RBP at checkout. So get to GLD.com right now. RBP at checkout. Pick up yourself some nice jewelry. Thanks for watching, guys.
How many Arnolds equals an Olympia?
None. It's you can't. It can't add to that.
I was going to say the same thing.
It's not the same.
Yeah, you could
Unless
say
at
I won the
some
Arnold. I won the Arnold 8 times, but you're still.
But did you win the Olympia though?
Yeah.
The only way I can see that becoming is that at some point in time the scale starts to tip, or more guys are opting out of Olympia to do the Arnold because the Arnold's paying so much more or something. Then I
mean,
can see that
the only
scale
way
tipping, but not right
the
now.
way I see it is look at people that have won the Arnold in the past that have never won an Olympia. Like as things have gone by, like Mike Francois, he won the Arnold, right?
Yep.
I mean, guys, I've been
How many
second.
guys
to the
talk
Arnold,
about Mike Francois? It's not the same.
Yeah.
I've been second to the Arnold. That's all you need to
That
hear
puts
right
that
there.
perspective.
That's it. That's the whole thing right there.
What's your first memory of learning what true failure was when training?
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned early, man, because I had a pretty good coach the first time around. What was yours, Ian?
Going to Tennessee and training with like Jansen and Dallas and stuff, and Michaela Acock, and like I spent a week down in Tennessee in like 2016 or 17.
I remember those videos, man. Dallas was insane.
Yeah, and like I trained with, Michaela is probably the hardest training human in existence. I would put her against anyone.
Yeah.
And then Dallas at the time was just a fucking machine, and Matt was like really into that like heavy training. That's kind of what his philosophy was then. So that was like the first time that I really was like, okay, there's levels to this,
Yeah. Anybody? You guys remember anything or no?
Well, mine was when I first started training legs with you, Fouad.
Yes, I killed you definitely.
I would
Many,
throw up.
many weeks in a row.
Threw up, I think, every leg workout for like the first 6 weeks or so. And then I finally started getting used to it.
Ken, Joe,
I mean, I've pretty much trained to failure on my own, but there was this one guy, his name was Cyrus, and he was at Fit Nation Gym. He was one of the first bodybuilders I saw there. And we did this thing where he used to like to kind of like set up like a competition of some sort for an exercise. So we did this thing where it was you're gonna do the hack squat, and in the hardest part of the hack squat, the mid range of the motion, you're gonna do 10 pulses.
Yeah.
And you come back up and then go right back down into the next 10 pulses. And
yeah.
there was like 4 of us, and he said, whoever does the most doesn't have to do the second round, and then they die off as they go, right?
Like an
So I was
elimination
like,
round.
fuck yeah. So I was like, this sounds fucking hard. But I went first, and because I didn't have a scale to
Right.
fight
Yeah.
against,
Yeah.
I was like, fuck man, I have to take this to absolute failure if I want to win,
Right.
potentially. So
Right.
yeah, I took it to absolute failure where it literally just collapsed on me.
Yeah.
And I won the first round. Because I had that benchmark. So I was like, I have no choice. I either man the fuck up or potentially
Yeah.
lose.
Yeah.
So that was the first time I truly hit failure, at least on legs.
Ken, anything?
Yeah, mine's Widowmakers on a leg press with a bunch of friends back in college. Yeah, I think that was the first time I was like, okay, like there's a point where you think you're a failure, there's a point where you're definitely
Actually,
a failure.
yeah.
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 Paul, remember we used to do railroads?
Yeah. Which is similar to Widowmakers.
Is
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Yep.
Yeah, it's fucking ignorant.
Adding plates and then taking plates off
Yep.
as the set progresses. Yeah.
Would you rather be rich and anonymous or famous and broke?
Rich and anonymous,
It's
obviously.
rich and anonymous.
Yeah.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Being, being
that's like
famous
the
isn't
best.
good. You only want to be the only reason you want to be famous is to be rich, not to be the other way
That's
around.
exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't think that. I don't think
Fame
that,
is the bad part of it, you know?
I don't think that's true for a lot of people, man.
I think because they don't know what comes along with fame, and then when they get it and they realize it ruins your fucking life, then they're like, "Shit, I actually just want to
I
be
know,
rich."
Mm.
but when you see
You know?
people dying to go viral online, it's not because
Yeah.
they want to be rich; it's because they want to be famous.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I
true.
think they're correlating
There's
the
some
two,
people.
but I think when you get to a point of really seeing like, you know, and I've seen it with Chris, man, how much of a fucking inconvenience that shit can make your life. It
Yeah.
is overwhelming. Like,
yeah.
It's a
Rich and
lot.
anonymous is true freedom, man.
I'm not.
100%.
I'm
Yeah.
not disagreeing with you guys.
no,
at
I
all.
know you agree with me. Yeah,
I'm just saying. When
I think
look
they're
ar-
just naive and mistaken. You know, I think they believe that they want to be famous, but I think they're just convoluting fame with fortune. And I think if they were given the option to have one or the other, I think if
I
you
also-
You're saying
if you had this question of being famous and poor or other, everyone's going to choose the first one.
Unless you
because
had some
they tell you
extreme.
if
Okay,
they
let
tell
me-
you you're going to
but-
go viral.
But wait a
Yeah.
minute. I'll change the question then. Rich and famous or rich and anonymous? We're still all going to
It's-
answer the same. But
Yeah.
I think there's a large majority of people out
That's a
there.
better question, though. I agree.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
a large majority of people out there that want also you got to remember what prism you're looking at it from. Like I'm 47 years old.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
20-year-old.
I don't want to be famous. If you
Yeah.
asked me this when I was 22, I'd be like, yeah, fuck.
Yeah, I really
Right.
think I really truly believe that the only people that want to be famous are people that aren't, you know? Because like I think when you get there and you realize like, you know, the impact it can have on you and your family and having children and what that can do for going them to school or, you know, things like that. And like just everything becomes so much more of an inconvenience, man. Like it's
think-
it's not easy, you know?
I think rich and famous, it depends on your lifestyle because being rich is one thing, but being famous gives you access to things that being
100%.
rich may not necessarily give you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it depends on your lifestyle and what you want. I think most of us here would pick anonymous because we're bodybuilders.
Bingo.
We're kind of just like, you know, hermits.
Yep.
But I think some people will definitely pick rich and famous because that will give you an access to a life that you likely couldn't even get, even if you were rich and anonymous.
Yeah, I guess within the context then it would have to be rich to the point that it's being famous couldn't make it any more beneficial, you know? Like if you're so rich that you're a billionaire that the access is there no matter what anyways that the fame couldn't bring you, then I think then anonymity would be what people would want. But I still agree that there is people would choose that. But I firmly believe that 90% of people would say that out of naivety, not out of reality. You know
I think you're giving people too much credit.
what?
I think there's like 50% of people out there want people clamoring after them. They want people to want them.
Yeah.
Their egos.
You're
I
talking
think
about
Fouad's right.
you're talking
Yeah.
about you and Chris.
No, but I'm talking about just seeing people that are famous. Like when you go around, it's like, okay, yeah, you want to go anywhere. People are stopping you all the time. You know, if you're actually famous, you leave your hotel room. There's fucking paparazzi out there. Like you don't want that. No one wants. Even
That's what I'm
famous people
saying.
don't want that.
I think what Fouad's saying is right. Where most people do want it until they have it, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
No,
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
yeah,
they
that's what I'm
want it.
saying.
Some people want that.
I think there's a large portion of people that want that, and they'll take the paparazzi, and they'll take the
Yeah.
people
Ugh.
clamoring, and they'll take. I think they want that. I think a lot of people want that. That's why stars are so sought after. That's why everybody wants to be a Hollywood actor because they want the. It's not the money they want. It's the fucking. I want to be on every talk show, and I want to be talking.
Yeah, but I bet you if you asked the large majority of famous actors, they would want more anonymity if it means they could still have the same success in film.
I agree with
Ask
you.
them 5 years into their career versus
Yes.
15
Yeah.
years into their
Yeah.
career.
Well, yeah, but that's why I
Age
said.
has a
That's
lot
why I
to do
said
with
age. I think age matters. right?
100%.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, there goes Fred, too.
and
Matt
Mike.
Damon. Matt Damon.
Matt Damon, you motherfucker.
He strikes again.
Like I remember watching an interview with Ronaldo talking about this, and he was saying like he would trade it in a second. It's like the most inconvenient thing ever. Like you can't
trade it for
do
what?
normal
Trade
stuff.
Trade it for what? Trade
Like
it to,
trade if you could, like he would rather have the fame with anonymity than have it without, you know.
the money with anonymity. You mean, yeah.
Exactly, the money with anonymity, sir.
Yeah,
It's
but
pretty
he
But
was,
if you asked him when he was
But
18, when he joined Manchester
100%.
United.
But that's
So
my
it's a
point, is that
different
I think a
answer,
lot of
right?
people
Yeah.
without it would say that, but I think when you get deep into it, I think you would rather the latter, especially as you get older, like Fouad said.
Yeah.
but if it's funny, if you asked him if he would trade it and be poor again, he wouldn't say yes.
No, probably not, but that's not the question. You know?
I know.
Yeah.
How do you know when you're too fatigued during prep closer to a show? I don't know what too fatigued
What does
means.
that mean?
There's no
Well,
such
probably,
thing.
I think like what Ken said earlier, like when you can't train with any intensity anymore.
Yeah,
When training performance really dips.
when it really dips. Yeah, like when there's a sudden stark change in it, you know.
Have you ever had a real life supernatural? Skip this one. Ken, what's your post show meal go to?
Okay. I'm a big cinnamon roll guy, man.
Oh, nice.
Like
Fucking
Cinnabon?
Yeah. Like I fucking love cinnamon rolls. Like I would inhale like
I've
four
never
of them.
heard someone say that.
I've never heard somebody like with their whole chest be like,
Yeah, cinnamon
"I'm a
buns.
fucking
Bro,
Cinnabon."
Cinnamon rolls are good as fuck.
That's
They are
hilarious.
good.
That's fucking hilarious. I've literally never heard that before.
After Texas,
Yeah.
anyone, if you wanna be my friend, just bring me some
You know what, Ken? I think me, you, and Joe should go get Cinnabons and
Let's
pancakes.
do it.
I would love to. That sounds amazing. You get an extra side of frosting on that bitch too.
Yeah, for sure.
Prime Ian with Brian Buchanan's waist versus 2003 Olympia Ronnie Coleman. I don't think Ian had a problem with his waist.
Yeah, my waist was good.
Yeah.
Why they
Yeah.
put that like you should say like with Ian with like Ronnie Coleman's back or something,
Yeah,
or like
no.
or like Dennis James's chest, you know? Like you picked the wrong thing. That's the only good thing I had.
Joe, did you have to go through a dirty bulk phase to move into super heavyweights when you turn pro? That's why he's called Fat Joe.
Yeah, man. It's funny when people ask me what did it take for you to get 300 pounds. Literally, I was like 297. In 2023, I was 297, and I remember being so close. It was a Monday, and I check in, and we were on our last week of the off-season cycle. So I ate like a fat fuck all week. There was no meal plan. I was just fucking eating everything I could. And the last meal that Sunday night was Wendy's. And the next day I stepped on the scale to check in. I was 302. I was like, fuck yeah.
Dude, it's so hard not to want to chase that. Like even me, I've made like such like this, you know, trying to grow a little now. I'm like made such a distinct thing to myself. I'm like, all right, I'm not going to chase a scale. I'm not going to weigh myself much. I weighed myself the other day and I'd like had a big jump and I'm like up to 288. And then I was like, all right, well, I'm going to weigh myself at night and see what I am at night. And then I'm like, mid 290s. So I'm like, well, now I need to push it a bit to be 300. Like, you know, if I eat hard for a
That
couple
was
days,
so
I could
close.
stand on this scale in 4 days at 10 p.m. and be 301. I'm going to take a picture of that shit. You know?
You're over 290 right now, Ian?
I'm like 287 to 289 in the morning right now.
Wow, you've progressed quickly, eh?
Really
Over the last few months.
jacked up the anadrols there. If I can,
You were what, around 260 when you first started? 265 when you started pushing a little harder?
No, I started pushing like when I got back to bodybuilding, I was like 250.
Oh, you were that was your lightest you got.
I was
eh?
like 240. No, I got even lower than that. I was like in the 230s at one point.
Really? Wow.
Svelte.
Yeah.
Ian.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was like
yeah.
running and stuff, I was like 235,
Oh, when you're
238.
running, yeah. I forgot about that.
And then
a
I
little
kind of sat at like 248 to 255 for a while, and then I started to like get a little bit more back. But yeah, like when I started this process, I was probably like in the 250s. Yeah.
Hey, Paul, I got that triathlon guy's sling today.
bit. Oh, you did?
Now I have no excuse.
Now it's gonna like pin it right to your side.
It literally pins my arm right to my fucking chest, so it's like locked in. So I can gonna start jogging again, Paul. That's it.
Yeah.
Me and you are gonna start jogging again.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing some kickboxing too.
That's like the thing now. Running's making a comeback. So running's like the newest.
Can I tell you something, Joe? Running is not obviously my thing at all, but I tried to do a little bit of fucking running. Because I was like, as a bodybuilder, you can't run, right? Like, so I'm like, you know what? Now that I'm not bodybuilding anymore, I want to try jogging. So I was doing a little bit of jogging on the treadmill. It actually feels incredible. Like if you could run for like when I ran, I got up to the point where I could run consecutively for 25 minutes. I'm like, this feels so good, just the fact that I can do it.
Yeah.
Because if I asked you to run for 25 minutes right now, there's no way you couldn't do it.
No.
But now, Paul, let me ask you: does it feel incredible because you're a lot lighter now, or do you feel like if you were still super heavy and you were trying to do this, it would still be the same experience?
No, like it did. I don't mean it necessarily felt incredible.
You mean
like,
in a gratification sense?
I don't
Oh,
mean
like
necessarily like physically. Like you do get like this like cool feeling that you can do it, but like it's more like in your mind. Like it just felt good that I was like, I haven't been able to do this for 20 fucking years. Like it's nice
Makes sense.
that I can do this again. So
I was just talking the other day with my friend about how back then, like in high school, I would go running at night. And when you're like 15 minutes into like a solid pace jog,
Yeah.
you get that runner's high and then you could just go and it's euphoric.
yeah.
I like that feeling too. But yeah, I can't imagine achieving that and being so heavy.
Yeah. So I got that. I couldn't believe it, man. Somebody sent me this guy's info, and like I have a pool in my backyard. I don't swim anymore because obviously I got one arm and I'm like I can't swim. I get this guy's fucking info. I go to his page. He makes slings for people that have my injury, and this guy does triathlons. I'm like, this guy's running, swimming, biking with one arm. He's doing full triathlons. I'm like, fucking, what excuse do I have?
Swimming must be the hardest part.
The swimming
That's
part's the one that got me. I'm like,
I
what
can't
the
figure
fuck?
that out.
I can't figure that out.
I don't know how he's doing that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try and find out.
Yeah.
Will Joe or Ken commit to doing the Detroit next year if they make the Olympia this year? You know
We're in
what?
July.
We're in July next year.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like a commitment from you both before you log off.
Get the contract out, Fouad. Send the contract.
We're looking at the schedule next year, and I actually brought that up to Justin. I was like, I don't know when Detroit is because Fouad moved it, but I was thinking about doing it.
Do it. You come to
Yeah,
come to
there
my
are a few good shows in that circle because Dallas is also going to be around that time
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
And then that leads into New York. So I mean, it's possible. It's
Yeah,
definitely
yeah.
possible.
There's 2 Texas shows next year, right?
Yeah.
So what's the dates on the 2? Like
Dallas is
one's early,
gonna be-
one's
I think
earlier,
one's in
right?
the fall. Is it? I thought it was in the
Dallas
fall.
is going to be in like March.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like
March, April, or
March,
something.
April.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing now. They put one in March, so
Yeah.
they moved ours out. They put that one. I'm like, what
Wonder-
the
Yeah,
fuck?
fill that spot.
I wonder if Brian will get mad at them.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Brian will call them and ream them out for fucking. Don't advertise after the Arnold. Okay, sorry. Other than Detroit, what's Paul's favorite venue to judge at?
Favorite venue to judge at? Back in the day, it was a Toronto Pro when it was downtown.
Oh yeah.
When it was downtown Toronto.
convention center was really
Yeah,
nice.
that
They're
was
moving it
awesome.
next year, right? Where is it going to be next year again?
I think the Toronto Pavilion, I believe.
Yeah, something like that. It's a better venue. And
Is it
Or
gonna-
International.
is it
I'm
gonna
not really
be,
sure, to be honest.
Is prejudging going to be held at 2 a.m. again?
no, I think he was thinking about splitting it over 2
Ah.
days or something and changing.
Oh, are
it,
they
so,
now?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they're gonna have to.
Ask Paul if he's sitting on the beach and a jack dude walks past in a Speedo. Is he judging his physique?
Yeah, absolutely. For
I
sure.
catch myself doing that shit all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do it even with
This guy-
non-jack dudes.
Yeah, this guy needs more legs and more delts.
It says-
small
it
arms.
It says, wait for Paul to answer, then tell him that's gay for looking.
I'm admiring the physique. Okay, there's like nothing gay about that.
It's not gay, but it's admiration.
That's
it-
right. Yeah.
Is it gay to use a straw to drink anything other than a milkshake? I say yes. They ask me for every time I get an iced Americano at Starbucks. They're like, "You want a straw?" I'm like, "No," because I remember that one fucking scene in that movie with the guy from The Office. Who's the guy from The Office?
Steve Carell.
Steve
Steve-
Carell?
Yeah, and then the guy, the Canadian guy, the great Ryan Gosling. What movie were they in together?
Oh, fuck. Crazy
Uh,
Stupid Love.
Crazy Stupid Love.
And they're in the bar and he's got a drink
Yeah,
and he's
yeah.
drinking it with a straw. And the guy's like,
I remember
like, take that thing out of your fucking mouth. You look,
Grabs a straw.
I forgot about that.
every time someone asks me for a straw, I think of that scene. I'm like, nope, don't want a straw. Okay.
Fuck.
So am I the only one? Is it gay? No gay? Not gay? Gay, gay,
Just
not.
a shake.
It's a little sus.
I use
Well-
straws all the fucking time. Fuck.
Do you use a straw, really?
Yeah, when they ask me at Starbucks and I'm with my wife, I'm like, 2, please.
If bodybuilding was mainstream like football, soccer, would you think guys like Baruz would struggle to get visas? The Iran football just played in the World Cup. I guess they're saying like bodybuilding's too small
Yeah,
for them to give a shit.
But didn't they have to like they couldn't stay in the U.S. They had to. They
Yeah,
had
I
to
heard-
limit play
I
those
heard
games,
something
they
like
had
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah. For Ian, how long has Chosen been in the works?
I don't know exactly. I mean, like there's levels to it, but I mean months for sure. Yeah.
It says here, out of respect for Fouad, for one entire podcast, the boys cannot use their left arm or hand. We're just sitting here. How's that going to? It's not going to
Yeah,
prove
that's-
anything.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
What the fuck have I done with my left hand this whole time?
yeah.
Not a question, but the next punishment should be to go do an open mic stand-up set. Okay. What percentage is someone who flips the spoon upside down when they eat ice cream? Oh, that's gay. That's really gay.
Yeah.
That's super gay.
Wait,
That would
what?
irritate me.
You know when you're eating ice cream, right? And then like
Oh, and you're like-
you turn the spoon over and you know
Oh yeah.
you're fucking
The motion, the
I'm telling
motion
you.
looks gay.
I'm telling you, if you fucking do that, you for sure had a gay thought in your life at some point.
Yeah, and you're probably an asshole too.
Why are they an asshole?
You don't got it. Who's gonna eat ice cream like that?
I'm gonna
He's
be
he's
so
just trying to be a dick.
self-conscious eating ice cream, bro. Fuck. I don't even know if I do that.
Has anyone ever ran or driven away from the cops?
No.
I don't know.
I ran. Yeah,
Can I say
Yes.
can I say kind of?
Yeah, I'm kind of
we've all been to bush parties when the cops
like
raided.
in
You
that.
got to
I
run.
was driving. Well, I've done that, but like I've been driving
Yes.
past and then seen them start to go. So then I'm like, "Meep, side street, meep," and then
Yeah.
I've done that. So like they never
Turn your
got to
lights
the point
off.
where it's like a chase, but I evaded. You know.
What's Paul's thoughts on Israel's influence on the U.S.?
Let's hear it, Paul.
Come on, Paul. Tell us your thoughts.
They've got a strong influence. Let's just say that.
If you guys were holding down Delta Gate D36 and Dustin Poirier started, did you guys see
Oh,
that?
I saw that video. It was
When
great.
Dustin Poirier started freaking out on the security guy at the Delta
But then
Gate.
he was cool with him after. He's like, "Here, give me a fist bump."
Yeah,
You did a great job.
Did you guys see that, Joe, Ken?
I didn't see that.
You know who Dustin Poirier is? So Dustin
I don't
Poirier is did he ever win a championship? I can't remember.
He beat Conor McGregor.
Anyway, he's a super. Yeah, I think he was champion. Anyway, no, he didn't. No, he wasn't. I think he's super
I
high
think he
level.
was champion for a bit.
One of the best UFC fighters.
Anyway, one of the best UFC fighters. Anyway, and I think he was drunk at a Delta Gate, and I don't think they were going to let him board, and he was freaking out. And the guy there was like, he's like basically saying like, I'll fuck you up. And the guy there was like, I don't want to fight, man. I don't want to fight. He's like, fight me. He's like, fight me. And the guy's like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. He's like, fight me. So then the cops showed up, and then he like chilled out, and then all of a sudden he became nice, and he's like, he's talking to the Delta guy. He's like, you did a good job, man. Give me a fist bump.
He's like, you did everything you could. He's like, give me a fist bump.
You stood up to me. I respect you.
Okay, we'll do one or two more, then we'll go. If Joe qualifies for the Olympia this year, where does he see himself placing at his best?
I believe I could be a top 10 guy.
Okay. Be gay for a year, like marry a man, and you would get $100 million at the end, or continue.
Am I just married to the man, or do I have to act completely as a gay guy? Like I have to.
It says be gay for a year. He just suck his cock.
So you're gonna have to have sex.
Okay.
Okay, so you have to.
Like how much? Like once a week, once a
It's not
month?
gay until you suck a cock.
Right? Yeah.
Like what kind of action are we putting out here? Like a couple that's been together 20 years, where we're like maybe do it once a month.
It's a new marriage. It's a new marriage.
It's-
So we're getting freaky, like
It's
almost.
honeymoon.
You're
It's
getting
honeymoon
fucked every
phase,
day.
and you're
Yeah.
getting fucked every day.
Okay, yeah, that's rough. Okay.
No, but
Can I finish the question? Can I finish the question?
So that's rough.
Be gay for a year, like marry a man, and you get $100 million at the end, or continue to be straight. Ian isn't, in quotes or in brackets. Be straight and nothing changes. So basically, like he's asking if like you'd be gay for a year,
Would you sacrifice a year of
For
your
a
life?
hundred-
He's basically
Filthy
saying, would
rich.
you suck a cock for $100 million?
Yeah.
for a
Well,
whole year.
what if-
Suck a cock for a whole year.
365
year.
times.
Who asked
You
these
could take that
questions,
question
man?
even further.
Someone was thinking about doing it.
Go ahead, Paul. How you can take it further?
Well, because as far as I understand, gay relationships, there's a top and there's a bottom, and I don't think they mix those two roles very often.
No, they don't. No.
So, if you're the top, you might be more willing to do it. If you're the bottom,
All right, Paul, you're the top. Are you willing to do it?
for 100 million,
Dude, you won't even eat a fucking corn dog because you think it's gay. You're not going to do
But
this shit.
but I could use 100 million for that. That changes the game.
I'll tell you, Paul,
that's
after
like
a
people
year,
saying
that corn dog.
after a year, you won't be the same guy, man.
Yeah.
Well,
That might be irreparable. That
I
might
know
be
so much-
irreparable damage, Paul. Yeah.
Yeah, but for 100 million, yeah, that's generational money
That's a
Yeah.
year, Paul. A year of your life.
Year.
You're going to spend fucking.
that I got to bang some dude,
I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
and he's gonna suck my dick a little bit.
And you're going to lose your best friend.
With my best friend. Yeah, but I'll have plenty more best friends.
Yeah, but once you get a
$100
yacht, Fouad will come back around.
he'll
you
come
know?
back in no time. Once I buy a cool car, he'll come back.
Yeah.
Or a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Once you buy me a cool car, then I'll come back.
Yeah.
I'd buy a car if we had 500 million.
You got 100 million, you buy me a car?
Yeah, I'd buy a new Corvette.
All right, I'll support your gayness.
Only a Corvette.
I'm not gay though.
Ass.
I'm just earning money.
For a year, Paul? I don't know.
I would enjoy it, that's for sure, and I wouldn't tell anybody about it. And I don't know how I'd get
Where'd you get all this money,
to
Paul?
perform.
I
but-
wouldn't tell anybody about it. You're literally got to go to dinner with the guy every night. What are you talking about?
You're having a wedding, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
You got to invite your friends and family to your wedding. You know,
Yeah,
it's gonna be on social media. You know,
100 million though.
yeah, I'm taking 100 mil for sure.
Well, I know you wouldn't think twice.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
No, you're not. Not for a year.
100%. I
A
am.
year. A year.
It's 1 year.
A year.
Ian's
It's
young.
only a
He's
year.
got time to spare.
Yeah, I'm 35. We'll be 36. Big deal.
Yeah, that's nothing.
Same thing. Yeah.
You're like, Melissa, I got to take a break for a bit. Just
Oh, she
wait. Just wait for me. I'll be
Go
right.
do it. You know.
All right. Last question. What percent of people in the world do you think could do at least one rep with 225 on a bench?
What percentage of people?
Oh, it's probably
three.
very, very low.
Like 3.
Yeah, like 1 to
I don't
3.
think it's that high.
1%.
Yeah, 1%. Like it's nothing. Like
Who on the podcast gained the most weight binging post show?
I've done 40 in a week.
I've
I
done
did-
40 in a week.
I did 50 in a week.
You guys have me
I
beat
never
down
got,
dirty.
Huh?
I never got close to any of those.
Really? You're fat Joe.
Yeah, no, I've never.
You're not that fat.
But post show, I was always afraid of getting like fucking my health up.
yeah.
So I've always been pretty
probably-
monitored.
Well, I did this when I was 19, so I have a little bit of
Yeah,
experience.
my first show was 30 a week. I remember I woke up that morning. I went to 7-Eleven at like 4 a.m. and I just like
Oh yeah.
pizza, everything. I just
Ken-
just
7-Eleven pizza too.
7-Eleven, man. 4 a.m.
Ken, all I remember at one point during that first week after the show, was my first show. All I remember is at one point sitting on the couch watching TV in my boxers and sweating. And I had on the coffee table in front of me, I had a shrimp ring. You know those like rings of shrimp that you get at the
Yeah.
grocery store?
Be the last thing I wanted after.
I had a
Right?
I had a shrimp ring with cocktail sauce. I had a fucking tub of ice cream, and I had a brick of cheddar cheese.
What a bizarre combination of foods.
I ate so much fucking food that week. I didn't even know what I was eating anymore. I was just like, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna eat that. And it said like random fucking shit on the table. I was like, yeah, 50 pounds, man. That was my first show.
Crazy.
I wonder why, like in our day of bodybuilding, my guys were so much more.
Because nobody talked.
meatheadish, you know?
You know why, Paul? Because there wasn't 8,000 podcasts where everybody talks about how healthy you should be and how much more beneficial it is to like reverse diet and not be a fat fuck, and how bad it is. Had somebody told me, hey, that 50 pounds post show is going to fuck your kidneys, I might not have done it. You know what I mean? Like there's just a lot more information out there now. And,
Yeah, I think that's what it is. More information.
and I've always felt like the way bodybuilding works, it just stems from the top down. When everybody hears their favorite bodybuilder on a podcast say, yeah, I don't eat like a fucking fat fuck all the time, and I watch what I eat post show, and I watch my health, and I do this and I do that, it starts to trickle down to the rest.
Yeah. There's nobody right now out there talking like
No,
like
because
Juan Morel, for example. You brought him up earlier. Like no one's talking like him anymore. Like how much food he could put down in a sitting or anything.
yeah,
like
but
that.
I think it's because we've learned like the cascade of events that happens when you eat 20,000 calories.
Yeah.
Back then, like people didn't even used to talk about like bodybuilders in off season. Like when I first started getting into bodybuilding, I thought bodybuilders were shredded year round.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't even know that bodybuilders had off seasons and like post show, like people went through stuff like that. You know,
Yeah.
it was just something that I realized like I was dealing with, and eventually later on you realize like, oh shit, this is something that's pretty bad.
Yeah.
You know, you shouldn't do it again.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, say a prayer for us. Listen, Ken, it's good to get to know you a little bit, man. I'm glad we finally got to do this.
Yeah, likewise. And I've met Paul, I've met Ian,
Yep.
and
I've
of
judged you a
course
couple
Joe.
times.
Yeah. But yeah, Fouad, I don't think we've ever met. The only time we were supposed to meet was I think when you came to the New York Pro
Right.
in like 2023 or 24. But you had such a line that I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna happen. But yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, man.
I had a good time. It's getting to
Well,
know
listen,
you.
if we all remember, my favorite place is IHOP.
Fucking love IHOP.
Post show
I
text.
just talked to my wife about that.
I fucking love IHOP. I love Joe. He's so fat. You can hear it.
Just
You
talked
can
about
hear
it.
the
Remember
fatness.
I talked about IHOP the other day. I was, you like IHOP, right, babe? We need to
Yeah,
go get fucking
man.
IHOP after the show.
Listen, you like I
Listen, Fouad, I'm down. New York cheesecake pancake
All
with
right.
the side of cinnamon.
Yes.
All right.
Side of
Side
cinnamon.
of cinnamon.
Paul, say a prayer for us. Let's get out of here.
All right. Well, let us pray. Well, in light of the Tampa Pro coming up next weekend,
Say something for me. I got my motorcycle test tomorrow.
okay, I'll say something for everybody. Ken, I hope you find the winning formula this time for your physique, but you know, everyone's waiting for you to see you reach your full potential. You're an amazing bodybuilder, and I think we'll see the best of you. I hope we see the best of you at this next show. Joe, I know you've got the rivalry with Nick. You know, I know it's been blown out of proportion a little bit, but I think you can push Nick, and I'm looking forward to seeing you stand next to him. I think you're a phenomenal bodybuilder. I got a birthday around the corner.
Yeah, you're gonna be 60 soon.
I'll be 54.
Fuck,
But
man.
yeah,
Fucking old, dude. Fuck.
Banging chicks on eHarmony.
I'm gonna be banging all the fucking old ladies on eHarmony soon. Oh, I can't wait. Gonna put some shirtless
What a
pictures up
life.
on there. Gonna
What
just
a
throw
great
throw
life.
my bait in the water and see what bites.
All right. All right, boys. Thank
Hey
you.
man.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Amen.
All right.
Good night.